everyone get settled in. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If you're just tuning in now, we'll get started in just a few minutes. While we're waiting, let's just go play some music, shall we? What do we want to listen to? We'll do some chill. It's 7:55 a.m. Audio is choppy. Hey, Angus Beef. That's interesting. Is it my mic that's choppy? Audio choppy, huh? That's problematic. I'm gonna restart OBS real quick. Is the audio quality any better now? Can't hear the game volume and mic volume is choppy. Okay, let's try to fix that, shall we? How's this? Is this a little bit better? Audio is better? Perfect. Okay, sometimes it's just a matter of restarting OBS. Cool. Thank you, Marco and Angus Beef, for your help there. I'm going to just take a quick step away to get some water and some tea, and then we'll get started. Alright, just give me a few minutes and we'll get started. Alright, we are back. We're going to get started in just a minute. We may have some guests today. I'm going to pop over into the chat. We might have some dev commentary from some of the other folks who helped out. We'll see if anyone joins in, and we'll take it from there. I'm just going to make a quick note, and then we'll get right into it, guys. Alright. Hello, T-DOS. Last we left off, it's 1-7 time. This will be interesting. So I think this will be, hopefully, a decent...
Hello.
Kyrads, what's up, man?
Not much. Just been working on hack stuff.
Working on the hack stuff. Well, welcome. Thanks for coming to hang out. Can you see the screen okay?
Yeah, I can see stuff fine.
Alright, cool. So...
I just had like both this stream and the other one on at the same time, so I was like, audio mixed up.
Yeah, it'll probably be a little delayed, but it's all good. For those of you who are aware, Kyrads here has helped with playtesting for quite a while, so he's gonna hang out for a bit. Fog Wyvern. There are no wyverns in this chapter, Pushwall.
Oh yeah, I remember that was changed.
Yeah, I think enough people complained over a 2-year period that I was like, you know what, maybe I should listen.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember complaining about that a few times myself.
I think everyone who plays this chapter complains about the fog wyverns, and I think one because the wyverns are tough, but then two they just get clustered, and so
Hmm.
it's just a lot at once. Like there's really not that much you can do, which I understand. So pegs are a little bit more manageable.
Yeah, I think it's because wyverns are just generally quite powerful. To be honest, I found the wyverns in this chapter weren't like the worst. I think it's the Gaiden wyverns that I struggled with more, which I think were also gotten rid of, weren't they?
The guide and wyverns. Are you talking about 17X?
Yeah, 7X, yeah.
Yeah, there's no wyverns in that chapter anymore because
Yeah.
that map got totally redone.
Yeah. No, I remember that one was. I found the wyverns there. Like, I think the wyverns in 1.7 were like quite manageable, but the 7X ones, at least for me, I found them kind of like because they kind of come out of nowhere when you're kind of rushing for the thief.
Oh yeah, sure.
And there's a lot of them as well. Whereas like you can kind of see the ones in 7 coming. So I didn't mind those as much, but I think replacing them with pegs seemed like a fair kind of middle ground.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit more manageable, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I think if it was like in 1.6, I think that's where other people complained about fog wyverns, but my thought was that there was only 3 and you can deal with them one at a time.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, yeah, that's 1.7. 1.7 I meant. I forget it's not a Gaiden. The
Yeah.
Gaiden's the gun. 1.7's the one where I didn't like them. 1.6 is fine.
Yeah, 1.6 is fine.
Getting
This chapter
almost-
actually was originally scoped to be a guide, and then I was like, I'm just gonna make this mainline.
Yeah, that seems fair. It's just Gaiden after Gaiden.
Guide after guide. Alright, I gotta get reoriented because it's been a week. It's been a week since I played this, so I just need to reorient myself to my team. So we have Storch, who this is a sick Storch.
Yeah? I
got-
haven't actually watched it a little bit. Let's have a look at the Storch.
Storch is actually looking okay.
Ooh, it's like a Myrmidon Storch.
It's Merm Storch. It's pretty sick. Onisum is Onisum. S-Sphere got a lot of speed procs, and I think she gained 1 point of strength.
Oh,
maybe.
okay.
So
I think gaining at least 1 or 2 points of strength on Asphere is always. Oh wow, that is fast.
she's swift, yeah. So that'll be helpful. She can steal the Iron Rune from Leslie now, which is good.
Yeah, that's the main thing, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Vigalis is Vigalis. He's a little slow, but strength is solid.
Yeah. I mean, as long as he's got good strength, I think that's the main thing, really, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, and he's got Arcadian Storch supports too, so he'll be okay.
yeah.
Arcadia's pretty much only leveled speed. He's
That tends to happen. To be fair, I think as long as he levels good speed, that's like the main thing. I think the thing that really sucks for Arcadia is when he isn't doubling. Like
Yeah.
subpar strength is like it sucks, but it's manageable. But when he isn't doubling, he just doesn't have enough strength to compensate for it. I think a lot of the time.
Yeah, I agree. I think he gets buoyed a bit by just axes in general. But this Arcadia has not leveled up very well, and he's really only here because other people have died.
Yeah.
Larissa's leveled up pretty well.
Yeah, that's a really nice looking Larissa. Like good defense, good strength, even pretty fast.
Yeah, this is a pretty solid Larissa, I'll say.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Marlon's doing okay. He has had 2 bad level ups in a row, but before that he was grooving, so
Yeah, I mean, he's got good bulk, decent speed. Like
he's
he
real
looks
cool.
alright to me.
And then Nazar is just
And then there's just Nazar.
and then
God,
there's
look at
Nazar.
his stats. Is jeez, did you give him the speed wing in the end, or?
I did give him the speed wing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, but even then, like that's so good.
He's
such a.
insane.
Yeah, I remember the last time I played, my Nazar ended up. I gave him the speed wing, but even without it, he still had more speed than strength, which was really weird. He was like, I think hitting like 18 speed or something like that before promotion.
Yeah,
which
hard
is
mode.
nuts.
I don't know. I feel like I need to nerf hard mode Nazar, but he's also such
Yeah.
a hard carry.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Sri had a bad first level up, but we're gonna bring them both anyway. Sri and
Yeah.
Dewey, and then normally what I like to do is split, but because it's hard mode, and we're playing Iron Man, I'm gonna do the Scryza strat and just send everyone up the right side.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think
So,
because like
yeah. Oh, go
at the
ahead.
minute, I think it's kind of like there's not really that much incentive to go out the left, just because there's nothing really to rush for. Whereas like you want to kind of rush for that thief on the right,
Yeah,
because Gunnar isn't like timed or anything. You can get there at your own pace because the bosses just sit there.
yeah, that's a valid point. Let's
But of course, as you said, I think last time we talked about it, the player doesn't know that, so
yeah. The player doesn't know. This map is probably like, this map has been redone, I think, once since its
Yeah.
first iteration from like the earliest beta.
Hmm.
That's like the anyone who isn't the Panda strat. That's fair, Pushwall. That's totally fair. There's no anti-turret on the left side. Yeah, that's a good point. This map is kind of crappy. It's one of my least favorite maps, honestly. I love it
Oh, really?
aesthetically and narratively, but this map I was never satisfied with, and I couldn't really find a good way to change it. And I haven't really. I think the only thing I've liked about it is that there's the anti-turtle over here, but some people are like, it's a teal gem. I'm not gonna worry about it. So
Yeah.
it could use a bit of a rework, but it's good enough for now.
Yeah, definitely.
Lower priority. It's definitely like in the bottom quarter of maps for me, though.
That's fair. I quite like it, but yeah, it's got some weaknesses, I guess. I think it's got a really nice atmosphere, though. I've always liked when Fog of War maps kind of lean into that, like, unknown force in the darkness that you kind of have to be afraid of, and you kind of, like, move quite tensely through. I was planning a Fog of War map the other day. I think my main thing going into that, like, what I was trying to think about when making it is kind of like, how do you kind of deliver that feeling of suspense, things kind of jumping out and things moving around without you kind of know things are moving around in the background.
Yeah,
And it just makes it like you've got that tense anticipation. I think that's what Fog of War does best, is like tense anticipation. I think the best kind of anti-turtle you can use for Fog of War is reinforcements chasing you down. It's really good for like escape maps, I think, because you haven't have to push forward into the dark, even though you're like, it makes you feel tense. But it's not dictated by things you can't really see ahead of you either.
Yeah.
You just have to know that there's something coming from behind you. Or I also like the Fog of War map in Faith of Blood, where it's like I think you have to kill all the bosses. That one is also quite fun because it kind of forces you to rush, but it's got a load of things creeping out in the dark that's really enjoyable.
Yeah, I like that Fog of War map in Faith and Blood. I think Fog of War is at its best when it's used atmospherically and like to encourage the player to just like be a little bit more cautious.
Yeah.
And I think it just takes like more intentional design to like make that experience. I don't like that hit rate.
No, it's a bit.
It's a bit, yeah. So let's do this, yeah? Okay.
That seems a bit chill.
Good. These two. Let's barrier up Marlin. We're gonna go ham with Marlin this chapter, I think.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also, where is its exit? It's the thief exits at the stairs near the boss, so it gets the chest and then can immediately bail. Hey, random. Yes, this is Kyrod's on the line with me.
Hello.
Okay. Larissa's about to take a beating, but 15 defense, man. Doing the armor knight thing. Oof, the slim lance. T-Dot strat's not working.
No. Oh wow, he really zoomed off to the side there.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What do we say? Oof, he did. Marlin can't double the shaman. That's pretty lame. Okay.
Damn.
Can you one shot? Dude, Arcadie's so bad he can't one shot with the Moonrazor. It's so tragic.
That is very sad.
I don't like this hit rate on him, but we're fine.
Yeah. I mean, we could always heal. Yeah. I think, yeah, Armor Knight's doing the whole, like, take a load of beating thing is just, like, what really matters, I think.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just kind of, like, wrapping up designing my prologue right now. And, like, I've got an Armonite at the start, and literally the main thing that I think makes them good, despite the 4 move, because I'm experimenting with 4 move. I thought I'll try it, see if it can work. If not, I'll just give them 5. I think like just the fact that you can take like so many more hits than other units is like really valuable, but like the vanilla game just doesn't like push that enough to make it valuable.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of the times, the big issue with 4-move Arborites is that their bulk is not really worth it most of the time.
Yeah, like often I think it's kind of like I think people kind of look at the negatives of Armonites, and because they know Armonites perform badly, they associate that with the negatives, which isn't necessarily what's bad about them. What's bad about them is that they're positives. Oh my goodness. Strength and speed.
The Chaos have a speed level up 2 there.
Yeah, God. Nazar is unstoppable. It's ridiculous.
Nice breather map, bro. Thanks, Scriza. This is definitely a bit of a breather map, especially considering the next 2 can be a little dicey.
Yeah.
And the past 2 leading into, like, honestly, like, this map is kind of needed as a breather because 1-4, 1-5, and 1-6 are all kind of intense.
You're a bit quiet there, T-Doors.
Hey, T-Doors, do you want to boost your mic a little bit?
There we go. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh yeah, much better now. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I can hear you too. Awesome.
Wonderful.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
T-Doz is also one of the playtesters for Vision Quest.
Yep, my biggest contribution, as I like to joke, is that one dialogue about the longbow in 1-2.
Oh yeah.
My mark on Vision Quest is Cutter's dialogue. I mean, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. I mean, that's a change that needed to happen. I'm trying to think, like, what was the... I guess biggest change that my playtesting resulted in was probably 7XX, I think. Because of the my Iron Man run, which went really well.
Yeah, 17XX, I know a lot of people, when they played the old version, and so for those of you who are watching who are unfamiliar with 17XX, the old version was kind of a strange layout. It had like a weird flow, and that was kind of the appeal, is just like this sort of weird trippy map with odd flow, but it had Augustin warping off of the throne and charging you, leaving the throne wide open so you could do the cheese strats. It was just kind of a bizarre layout that wasn't really well thought out. And I know Kyrides, you commented on it. I know Bloopy also is kind of like, this map is kind of weak. And I think after hearing both of that, I was like, all right, it's time to redo it. And now 17XX is probably like top 3 for me.
Yeah.
The map is still in the ROM, yes, Mr. Green. Still in the ROM, hidden away.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know. I enjoyed like the old version. I think what I was referring to was like when we did like the Iron Man stream, when you did the like new version, and it was still really difficult.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I kind of like the one where it was in the. I think it's better now, definitely, but I still like the original 7XX. But yeah, it was like Augustin was kind of the like pulling the whole Kitazawa thing, which was quite funny. But
pulling a Kitazawa.
Yeah, pulling a Kitazawa.
Torch.
Yeah, no, because I remember I think I lost Arcadia and Nazar like in 1-2, and then it was just like I lost Larissa as well. I think in 1-4. I think
it was 1-4 or 2-4.
1-4.
Because you don't have Nazar in 1-2. That's why I mentioned.
No. I lost Larissa in 1-4.
Okay, yeah.
I should have stolen the thief key epically. You're right, Scriza. That was bad. If I was to be remembered for something, I'd want it to be for Cutter. That's fair. Ooh, Extortion Marlin? Nah, I don't think that's happening. Marlin, I'm not sure about yet.
The eternal conundrum of Marlin, just...
Is this a good Marlin?
Is this a good Marlin?
You won't know it's a good Marlin until it's already been a good Marlin.
Yeah. I love Marlin's palette, but like I've never actually like stuck to using him. I think the one time he was good, my Iron Man run ended. So.
Oof. I still remember. That was quite the saga.
M for
was
Marlin,
quite
M for
the saga,
middling. Thank you, Skriza. That's not
It's
totally
time to go.
inaccurate.
I think that's part of the Marlin appeal, though. You know, if Marlin was just good, I think he don't like just unobjectively good. It would it wouldn't be Marlin.
Yeah, I get that.
Marlin's, yeah, I think all.
Same with like Lara and stuff.
Yeah, all the early units are really just meant to be like, they're coin flips. They're either gonna be good, or they're gonna be average, or they're gonna be bad. Like everyone's gonna have a very different experience because they just have so many levels, and the growth rates are just, as Professor Warpath has told us, just at a point on the distribution where they're most likely to not be at their averages, which is just super interesting statistically, I find.
Yeah.
That
That's
said,
part of
like,
Fireable.
yeah, that said, even with the maths, like I think because I was experimenting with like growth rates and where I kind of wanted my growths to be, and like even like on the lower end with non-coin flip growths, they can turn out like very different from one another, just rolling the dice over and over again. You know, I think even with that, the variation is really high, unless you've got like 10% growths and stuff, or like 90% growths.
Yeah.
It's generally like a lot of variation.
Holy heck, look at this dude's stats.
Oh, that's beefy. Christ.
Is he weighed down by his weapon at all?
I don't think so. 9, steel swords are 10. Okay, he loses 1 speed. He is doubling Larissa. Larissa can kill this guy, and then Sri can rescue out. I think I might do that actually.
Is there going to be another Dark Mage?
Yeah,
down
although
there?
he has got Nosferatu, so he might hit. It's a bit
Oh, that's a
worrying.
good call.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
I'll just keep bailing.
Just keep bailing. Problem for future me.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, he's going to move it next turn into a position where you can be on the forest and then Moonrazor him.
yeah, I think that might be the move.
That's a good show.
Somathera will never run out, though. That's true.
Breathe the map. 13 AS Mercs. Say it ain't so.
Oh, thanks for the 19.
Wow. 19. Damn.
Guys,
2.4%.
SP's the best, guys.
guys, the RNG is bugged.
Yeah.
Hey,
no, I'm
Lauren, it is me, part of the Pandan Hive Mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are part of the Pandan Hive Mind. Everyone in the server is just Pandan. Fun fact.
We're all Pandan and Bloopy alt simultaneously. Isn't that
Yeah.
something?
Pandan is Bloopy and Bloopy is Pandan. Even better.
Brennan Wizard, you are correct. It is an actual thing. The Somathera is an actual thing that was made.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, I can support. Are you supporting S-Sphere? Do I want to do S-Sphere storage? Yes, I do.
As long as it's up to B, and then you get S-Sphere with Onisim.
Oh yeah, that's going to be important.
S-Sphere Onisim is the best.
Oh, it's my favorite. If I can get that, I'd be very happy. Also, the extra avoid she'll get is...
I mean, Onisim is a monster. He takes attacks like a champ. And when you get to level 15 and he gets live to serve, and then you promote him, he just becomes the best.
I love Onisim. He's so like I think like I gave him all my fucking nice crit. Very good.
Storage just trying to impress S-Sphere, so he has
Yeah.
a better chance in his A support.
Notice me, Esther.
Notice me, S-Sphere, please.
Oh no.
Poor Storch.
Okay, let's see.
Hey, look, it's Longbows being good against Nosferatu.
There we go,
Miguelis!
boys.
Oh yes, saving a use.
Miguelis is not trying to impress anybody. He's just trying to be
He's
himself.
just
Yeah,
good.
Vigalis is very content being himself.
Yeah, Vigalis is just good and that's it.
Alright, we're gonna put Larissa here to deal with the Merc. Everything for mommy
It's
teeth.
good. It's not
Yes, Marco.
very bad units.
Let's do a little torch here.
Oh, I thought you were warping S-Sphere for a second, and I was like, what?
Yeah, we're gonna warp S-Sphere. We're gonna do some serious warp to recruit gunner strats. That's the meta,
Need gun on now.
basically. Alright, let's do chest.
Teal
Jam.
It's iconic.
It is a beautiful thing. I think actually it was quite a good decision to include teal gems though. It's nice to kind of have something you can kind of reward the player with enough to make them want to go for it, but not so much that you're seriously shifting the player's economy. and
I
how
know
much
it's
money
I know
they
it's
have.
weapon triangle advantage, but Larissa taking 0 damage from a steel sword. What a champ!
Beefy. And it's
I really
only
do feel like you gave her
triangle.
like +1 base what? It's like strength and skill,
I buffed her speed, like by a point.
and she's so much better now.
Yeah, it's pretty
That and the
insane.
Slim Lance.
She's also
You gotta know the Slim Lance strats,
Slim Lance meta.
so she can actually attempt to hit axe users with any reliability.
Yeah, Larissa's much more palatable now in hard mode. It's the skill.
Although she is
skilled
competing
Oni-san.
with like 2 units that get hard mode bonuses in terms of like what class niche they're fulfilling. Plus, there's a few other good tanks that aren't armors as well.
Alright, we're gonna take this low and slow, boys.
I like how that's become the new thing.
Low and slow. It's dude,
Low and
it's like
slow.
you're cooking ribs in the oven. You gotta do it low and slow. If you're playing Fire
Low and
Emblem,
slow.
you gotta take it low and slow.
Yeah.
How'd I lose Natsuko? Natsuko exactly died to a 51 hit from a Steel Blade Armor Knight.
Yeah, it was like-
and a mage, like
It
exactly.
was like a 60 and a 51 or
It
something.
was something. It was like some coin flip rate that I subjected her to.
Yeah. That was so unfortunate.
Yes. It was.
Really going ham on the Lance Street.
Wow, Estrid does not double.
That's insane.
She does get weighed down by the Lance Reaver,
Oh, okay.
and this female soldier is 12 speed.
Does she really need it here? I guess she'll take damage, but
Yeah, I don't remember
If
who's
she's on the-
over in the fog there. So actually, we have.
Well, you
she's
do
in
have
the
to worry
forest.
about that longbow, I think, don't you?
I do have to worry about the longbow as well. Let's just keep extending. Oh, she's bad. Yeah, she is. Push wall. Yeah, there's a shot
Ah,
over
yep.
here.
okay. But then, yeah, I guess the last river makes sense then.
Yeah. Let's, five.
Sucks to be a bad unit.
Ah, even better. Using the best staff.
The barrier. Longbow.
I always forget to
Yeah,
use
there's a
barrier.
longbow too. I got to worry about in that spot.
I mean, she'll be out of forest, right?
No, she won't be. I can
No.
put her here, I guess.
Why not put her there?
Yeah, this is fine.
Gotta use that terrain.
Truth. Alright,
Terrain.
let's see. We're gonna do some shove.
Nazar, Moonraiser boss kill?
He's gonna need the Moonraiser, yeah. Arcady got a bad level up again, so I think Arcady's officially gonna be benched.
I mean, he's literally just competing with Nazar. Like, if that isn't enough to put you on the bench, I don't know what is.
Yeah. We'll move Marlon down low. It's 3, it's a better position.
It's that one. He's in range of the lance then.
Yeah, I mean, so is Dewey already, so I goofed.
I mean, you probably want
okay.
him there rather than Dewey.
This is fine.
Oh, no, never mind. Oof.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's fine, but still.
Hokulani hard carry, we'll see about that. Yeah, that's right. Barrier staff.
Yeah, shit, you're not too late. We're just reaching the mid-end part of 1-7.
We've gone through this quite quickly, actually.
Yeah, we're moving and grooving. Breather chapter with 13 speed mercs. It's fine.
He just isn't doubling on hard mode.
To be fair, like, I think breather chapters are kind of understated. I like breather chapters. It's nice to have a chapter where you can just chill every now and again.
I agree.
Barrier Nazar?
I could use Nazar here.
Oh, that works too, but I was thinking barrier up to the boss.
Nazar was barriered last turn. Nazar could also just go for the boss too. I'd move Storch up first. Let's see. Let's do a little reaction here because he can get a
Hey
crit.
Chip, so this voice is TDOS. And
I am Kyra Eds.
yes,
We both playtesters for Vision Quest.
I mean I'm pretty sure Chip knows who we are.
Oh, do they? I'm terrible with names. There's been so many people that join the Vision Quest server. Like,
Yeah, I get you.
and then it just got like kind of overwhelming after a while.
Marlin coming in hot from the
Marlin?
down low,
Marlin?
snagging the kill.
Marlin?
Weapon triangle disadvantage. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, Marlon, yes.
The three faces of the Pandan Hive.
Oh, Epsilon, okay. Now I know who you are.
Yes,
S Sphere with the
Ironblade.
one round.
I'm doing the Skryza strat of Ironblade S Sphere. Skryza approved.
So approved. Vision Quest Skryza strats is just like S-Sphere solo, let's be honest.
It's just
Yeah.
him doing 3 voices.
A rank at swords.
We're all just Pandan. There's no one else. Pandan and Friends is just like it's just Pandan.
It's just me talking to myself.
Yeah.
There's my British accent, you know.
Yeah.
It's pretty realistic, I think.
I wonder if you could like get good enough at accents to like do like a video where you manage to convince people that there's actually like several different people.
Oh god, I don't think I would be able to.
That is so kind of hilarious.
Alright, let's see if Nazar can
A
do
bit
this.
risky, but
You challenge me here. Well then,
I love the palette of Stoice. It's so or Zard even. It's so vibrant. Just
Cotton Candy Bubblegum Shaman. There we go.
We don't actually have to skip Gunnar if we want to avoid the guidance, because we can, like,
Yeah.
we can say no.
we just say no.
Yeah, we're not
Yeah.
skipping Gunnar.
No, of course not. We can't.
We can't. I want to do
Okay.
17X and 17XX, even if it will be my end.
7XX is where I predicted the run was going to end, so.
Yeah. I mean, it is a run-ending chapter, to be honest.
It's true. There's a lot that can go wrong.
Bosco!
I know. I want
Bosco.
Bosco. I want Osani. I want epic levels.
I'm going to be here to remind you not to kill Stoice so that we don't accidentally knock it Gunnar.
Yeah.
Dan will lose 3 units, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
no
just a
Gunnar means
question
no
of-
Bosco. That's exactly right, Max. Speed
Yeah.
lock, I'll take that.
We need Bosco. He's the best unit. He was like the hero of my Iron Man run. Like, god damn, what a unit.
One
how you
7XX will
make him-
kill Nazar Random Wizard? Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Ooh, that's bold. That's bold.
Then we'll have to replace him with Honeydew.
Oh no.
Yay!
Aw,
Honeydew.
heck!
Oh, heck.
Dude, he's so good.
How many times do you think in that Iron Man we did we say aw heck?
Oh
heck.
god, so many times.
Hundreds
Like,
of times, probably.
Hundreds, yeah. Heck. I mean, yeah, it's like... It's the Vision Quest, like, motto. Just, ah heck.
Aw, heck.
Slogan of Vision. Ah heck, it's Vision Quest. Everybody's favorite heck.
Yeah,
This.
that's Sphere and Storage in the wall.
Yeah, because then we can do Sri here a bit more safely.
That sounds good.
And we'll get you those storage bonuses.
Get those storage bonuses. I really would like to see Sri level up a bit better. It would be very nice if you decided to level up.
Yeah. Sri is again a bit of a coin flip unit.
His
but
first few
that
levels
guy's-
matter a lot, but his hit rates are so good, and he has reliable chip. Like, he doesn't need
Yeah.
a ton.
Yeah, I'd say he's on average, his bases are better on average than Marlin's or Laro's or even Arcades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is definitely.
I've actually, last night, I was watching some of Don Don's FE7 and FE6 0% gross LTC stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
it's funny how for the early game, they kind of just keep replacing units in FE6 with the better units that come like 4 chapters later.
Yeah.
I loved watching the FE6 one. It was so, like, I don't know. There was
Super
something about
enlightening.
it that's beautiful. Like, just watching the strats and how they unfold. It's just like, you know,
Yeah.
the man is some kind of strategic genius. Because
Like, how often do you hear the phrase, Trek is better than Alan and Lance because he has slightly better bases for this run?
yeah, or just like promoting Noah instead of Alan and Lance.
Right,
He's like, this is a good unit to promote. He's the best unit we're gonna have right now.
right.
I always like to use Noah though. I really like Noah. I love his mug. It's hard not to. I'm pretty sure I use units entirely based on how much I like their portrait, and that's
Hey,
it.
that's valid.
Nothing wrong with
This-
that.
Marlin, oh, I was gonna say Marlin doubling, but no, that was
The
brave.
brother sword.
Okay.
Alright, we'll give Marlon will kill the priest.
Rip arena track, yeah.
Arena Trek never happened, and I'm said. Zenth and I are gonna record sometime soon.
Oh, hell yeah.
The return.
The return. Speed.
Speed on Marlin, never bad.
And a heal stave. Great timing. It's like I designed this chapter knowing that my heal staff would break.
Is that like the opposite of getting rid of an enemy or moving an enemy when it kills you? It's like, oh, my heal staff broke on this map. Time to give it to one of the.
Yeah,
the
time to
priests.
just time to
Or just like
freeze.
just designing a game so it's like perfectly set up for your own play style.
Exactly. That's what I did.
Yeah.
I made Vision Quest for me, so I had to have something to play.
Yeah. I think that's the reason anyone makes a hack, really. I want a Fire Emblem that's good.
I
I'm gonna
want a
make
game
my
that
game.
I have fun playing.
Yeah.
Let's do 3 to storage, yeah? Ooh, never mind.
Never mind, Suri, get that level.
Oh, lovely. God, I love
No.
like the same crits. They're just like or at least when you get them, it's just such a satisfying feeling.
Careful, Dan.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to check the hit rate and the crit rate.
Okay. As for crits, and then Gunnar is gone forever.
Yeah, we gotta get Gunnar. Okay, you can live and you don't get crit, so we're just gonna do this. Light brand.
Hell yeah, light brand.
Alright, I'm gonna put you here. Get Larissa ready.
She's been kind of behind on this map, but she did have some contributions at the start.
Hey. Faith and Blood is fun and good. I like it.
Wow.
Ooh. Someone new.
Oh,
It's
I forgot about this boss quote.
Warpath. Oh, I'm sorry, War of Wrath.
Or Wrath.
Oh, I've never seen this boss convo. That's great.
Ooh, I haven't either, I don't think. Oh no, wait, I have seen this one actually.
There we go.
So Lauren, Faith and Blood's good because Bryce is in it. Therefore hack good.
Oh no, crit. Did
That
imagine
is-
if we got crit there?
Oh
Terrifying.
god, I'd scream.
I would be more upset about losing the killer bow at this point, honestly.
Yeah, but still, it's the principle that matter.
Yeah. God. Alright, let me, I'm gonna do this actually, just to double check to make sure there's nothing lurking in the fog.
Oh,
my
there
God.
probably isn't one or two dudes down there.
Epsilon, I only just realised when you said that. It never occurred to me. Stoystard and Ivy.
Yeah, so you got it now too.
Oh my god.
Took people a long
It took
time.
me forever to figure it out.
I thought they were weird.
Like Dan
names.
and Mage
I
Knight were
never-
joking about it and being like, they were giving each other that look and like, yeah, haha. And then it's like, what? I don't get it. What is it? Is this a Gundam thing? And it's like, no, it's no.
Ooh, hello Bloopy.
So this is Gunnar.
Hey,
And hey Bloop,
how's it going?
doing well. We're about to talk about Gunnar.
Sri almost died, but we have Gunnar now, so it's okay.
So, Gunnar,
Oh,
Steel
yeah.
Blade.
it's hard to imagine that there was a point in time where Gunnar wasn't in the game. Gunnar was kind of a more recent ad. I think part of it was I wanted to experiment with like a Dreadfighter style mercenary. And I also wanted like, I realized I didn't have any playable sword mercs, and I was like, people like this class, we gotta have one. Let's do a little bit of a twist to make them different from Storage. And I want someone edgy, and then Gunnar was born. And Gunnar is unironically one of my favorite units in the game. Not just like because I think he's fun to use and is like kind of gimmicky and weird, but also just because he's so edgy and it delights me to no end. And he's got a steel blade.
I love him
Yeah.
so much.
He just,
I
he just
think-
hates magic users, man.
He
just
just
hates-
really hates magic users.
Yeah, I think one of the things that makes him like pretty cool as an edgy character is he doesn't have like the stereotypical edgy character appearance. You know, no long
Are you
black
sure
hair.
about that
no,
one?
like,
Maybe you seen the scar over his left eye.
I don't know.
I mean,
He's got
yeah,
white hair,
he
red
looks-
eyes.
he's like, he looks like an old dude.
yeah, he looks like an old
Like-
man, but like you'd expect like the edgy like Dreadfighter type character to probably look like someone like Corel in FE7 or like Dean or something like that, rather than like grey hair old man with a scar.
Also, he's just a guide in Dreadfighter, and that's the fastest way to my heart ever is to reference Gaiden. So
Gaiden, hell yeah. Although I will say one of my problems with Dread Fighters in Gaiden, or rather, I guess it's more like Echoes. Is like their design just doesn't make sense for 90% of the characters that can actually access the class, except for like
Sure.
Camel. Like they're super ninja-y, and it just doesn't really work for like any of the characters other than Kamui.
I mean, in Guided, that was pretty much the same.
Yeah, fair enough.
Saber, I guess a little bit.
Also, God, fucking what's his name? The blonde mercenary,
Jesse?
Jesse.
Jesse. His palette is so bad as a Dread Fighter. Like the kind of like swamp green plus like pink. It's just like, oh. I've never seen anything so bad.
I've never actually promoted Jesse to Dread Fighter, so I don't recall.
Nah, it's.
Speaking of palette, though, Gunner just looks really nice.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I do like Gunner's palette.
It's a fucking nice palette.
Well, that's
Nothing. I love a nice palette.
It's
that's
really
the
good.
gunner experience right there. Is the 2% crit chance
Yeah, I
from the
know.
enemy right there.
Every combat with Gunner is just risking death.
Yeah, I like it though. It's fitting. I like luck units. Like I think there's
I
a
don't.
certain charm to it.
Oh, apparently the stream isn't looking so hot.
The stream is not.
Yeah, it's chugging on my end as well. Actually, now that I look at it
Okay.
on
It
the
might
YouTube.
be. It might be that there's too many people on the call.
Oof,
Uh,
that might be the case.
might be
Uh-oh.
true. Let me do something. Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming in Discord and we'll see if that helps.
Hopefully, yeah.
Alright.
Let's see if that helps. Stream can't handle Gunner. Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair to say. Let's see.
Stream
It,
can't handle
it could just be my internet being crappy, trying to have this many people on call at once, but.
Yeah.
Thank you, Baptiste. I appreciate that.
Yeah, this is a hell of a slideshow.
Okay. Let me, I'm gonna restart the stream.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop for a moment.
Hey,
Party party.
Alright, I restarted the stream. I stopped and started. Is this better now? Does this look better?
Yeah, that's actually better. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah, looks
YouTube
good.
looks way better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
no
actually
longer a
see motion
slideshow.
now.
Yeah,
Terrific.
I think that's sorted it.
Excellent.
Hopefully.
Mhm.
Alright, we found a temporary solution at least.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's
Hopefully
watch
it's
Dan's plays at the same time as chat, even though our audio is gonna come through at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I have it muted.
Yeah, that's what I have too right
Same.
now.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
what we gotta do. We'll do what we will do. What we gotta do.
Yeah, I'll try again in a bit just to see if we can make that work. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here though. What's my
You could
strategy?
Could just go Nazar.
I could just go Nazar, but what's the fun in that? Let's
I say
Keep
move Storch
snowballing.
first to give those
It's
bonuses.
it's very fun, Dan. Trust me.
It's very fun using only Nazar and no one else all the
water walk
time.
strats.
Gotta get that charisma bonus.
Let's see. I think I might just do this.
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
longbow.
Nope. You can rescue him out, it's fine. There we go.
Is Vagueless a grass type? Because that was effective.
Big levels. Let's go, Nazar.
Damn.
I actually can't see the level, but
It's plus
Yeah,
one
there we
HP.
go.
Yeah, come to think of it, yeah, I'm just like we're all watching this behind.
What
Let's
are you
have a
guys
look.
seeing right now?
Waiting for that level to come along.
Well,
yeah, we're all like at least
I
10
didn't
seconds
realize-
behind.
I
Yeah.
never realized you said blast before.
Oh, I got HP. Incredible.
You got
Just
HP.
1 HP. Gorgeous.
Nazar doesn't need stats anymore.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna try sharing the screen
Yeah.
again. Let's see if it just like completely craps the bed again.
Okay.
It seems to be working now.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Return to audio.
YouTube's kind of chugging for me now, very slightly.
Yeah. I'm looking
Oh,
at...
yeah, never mind.
Yeah. the
Okay, we
YouTube-
can't do this.
Yeah, it's slowing down again.
Alright,
Okay.
we'll have to just deal with what we got.
Alright.
Yeah. It'll be kind of weird for people watching because we'll be reacting to everything 15 seconds, but whatever.
Yeah,
It's
It's
something.
fine.
we're
it
dying a
worked.
little. Let me deal with it being
It's
a
good
little
now.
slow.
Yeah.
YouTube is suffering, yeah.
Can't handle the heat.
So this part with Owen, this part of the game is pretty text heavy because I had to like merge some stuff to make it work. Because this is supposed to be like because if you go like straight into 1.8, then this is a bit more necessary. But if you take the two guidance, it feels a little disjointed. I was not crazy about how this turned out, but I do like these scenes.
So
Yeah.
yeah, because you get the same scenes regardless if you do the guidance or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't get the scenes with Gunner.
They just get them in different order.
Those dastards.
Storch channeling his own edgy.
I love
Power.
how like Larissa's dad's like blink frame also kind of has like a mustache like tweak. It's like he's kind of like twitching his face.
I don't
when
think
he
that's
blinks.
intentional, but
I know it's not intentional, but like it gives that effect, and I kind of like it. It's like, you know, those people that have like a little like nose twitch or whatever. You know.
Grr, Vision Quest bad. Too much text. Grr. Yeah, you're not the first person to say that. Shut the heck up. I don't want hecking cheese. Jesus Christ. I want my favorite critique. I want Fire Emblem, not a cheese documentary. That was that. While that may have been a
You know-
criticism of the game, I took it as a very high compliment.
you know, it is for sure. Like, it's unfortunate that we can't react to things in the 10 seconds in advance, but we can react to things at the exact same time as the chat. So
Yeah.
it's not a total loss.
It's true.
Except they'll hear us reacting.
Yeah, they'll hear it later.
Oh, you're right.
Don't question it. Don't question it.
But with Owen, yeah, I think every time Levin has a new version of him that's fixed, but every time I add the new one to the ROM, something bad happens. Like this has happened twice where I've had to roll back and then I forget to re-add Owen's face. So
Family is really important, isn't it?
Just the curse of Owen.
Builder moment.
Storch reading the script. He's like, okay, this is the theme. All right, let's go.
I don't want Fire Emblem. I want the cheese documentary. That's right, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
She's
working as
different.
intended. Working as intended there.
Yeah.
Hex edit the fix into epically fix Owen. I just need
I
to
don't play
upload a
with
new mod.
strategy.
I'll
I
get to
play
it
with-
eventually.
Still.
Yeah, but Epsilon, I agree. I like the text-heavy stuff. I was playing for FE3. I was doing Last Heavenly Throne today with Runa, and that's a game that also has a ton of text, and I was getting super into it.
Yeah.
Wait, you were doing Last Heavenly Throne?
Yeah, I was playing that this morning with Runa.
That's what they throw to super
Oh,
rad.
nice.
Ooh, I'm gonna watch that.
Sounds
So
fun.
that'll be at FE3 2020 sometime, hopefully in like the next
Heck
month.
yeah.
Oh, that was the FE. Oh, great.
Hype.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen it
great
since I
time.
played it like last year, so
I'm a big fan of that.
Mhm.
Of that
I
game.
can't wait for FE3. It's gonna be good.
Dude, there's
Same.
like 60 projects. It's insane.
Yeah. It's gonna be a lot to watch.
Mm,
is that gonna just be 2 videos a day this year?
I think we're doing one every 6 hours.
Oh, okay. So that time to grab the calculator.
So this
16
is
divided by
one of
4.
my favorite scenes in the hack with Owen and Larissa.
Yeah.
This was
it's
prob-
so good.
It's
It's
fucking
great.
time.
This is probably, I think of part 1, it might be my favorite scene. Larissa was one of my favorite. I would say Larissa's probably like a top 10 character for me.
That's
Not an
Really?
absolute favorite, but one of my faves.
That's fair.
She's
I
really
like her
grown
a
on
lot.
me, like not just as a unit, but just as a character too.
I think she was like one of the first characters I really like fell in love with as a character. Like, I really enjoyed her character, and you know, I mean, having a headband is already like pretty strong in her favor. But you know, I think she was just like, I'm pretty sure like when I first played Vision Quest, I took her all the way to like part 4. This was before like part 4 properly existed, but I don't know. I love her character. I love her mug. I love her whole demeanor, and I love Armor Knights. So
There it is.
you know,
Choke the point with pride.
choke the point with pride. Oh, what a quote.
Classic line. Fills my heart with constitution.
Same.
The perfect lance for sitting on a forest and enemy phasing the whole game. choke that one tile point.
Terrain and a hand axe with a paladin. Certified warpath strats.
Yes. Gameplay.
That's
because you
gameplay.
sit on a peak with a hand axe.
That's
Oh,
not even a
man.
strategy game.
We've come a long way since 2010, even.
Yeah.
In this
Some of
one
us.
decade, a lot of people have just, like, the community as a whole has progressed in how we design hacks, I think.
Yeah. We've progressed past the need for enemy phase. Only player phase. Just like by the time we get to 2030, there will be no enemy phase. There is literally it's just player phase, player
There
phase,
will
player
be no
phase.
It's the last swear, too.
Every character has Gale Force.
Kyrets, do you remember how that works?
No,
In the last
I've
swear,
heard-
too, if you get an enemy attacks on enemy phase, their boss convo crashes the game.
Oh,
So
wow.
there is no enemy phase, because you have to player phase or you will die.
Wow.
Amazing.
That sounds amazing.
It is
That's the game of the
amazing.
year. What a
No,
game.
like, that actually
pretty
sounds great.
How does that even happen? How do you set up a? How do you make
Listen,
the game
I don't
crash
know.
just with a boss? Wait, like
And it only procs on the enemy phase. Don't ask me how that works either.
you
Well, you
know.
could set up you could set up a battle quote trigger to be when certain units attack. So,
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So you can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
one-sided quotes.
Yeah, all of
Yeah,
them
that's
are
not
actually
too hard.
one way. Yeah.
That's
Uh-huh.
pretty great.
Here we go. This is new.
Good our time.
Groovy guy.
But more importantly than Gunner time is
Heck, yeah.
Mad Bosco. The
Mad
harpoon.
So that went pretty smoothly. I feel a little bit more warmed up. Bro, Dan, stop for guys. I'm stealing all of your ideas.
Just steal so many of Scry's ideas, you just end up making Souls of the Forest.
Vision side quest. Yes, thanks.
Sounds
Grand
fine to me.
Wizard. Here we go.
I mean, what I like about hacking is that everyone has their own. If we all listen to exactly what everyone wanted, we just make the same hack over and over.
Yeah,
exactly.
pretty much.
Yeah!
No,
My boy!
short bows are bad.
Short poser.
Yes. What a god. I do miss his old armor color though. I have to admit.
Yeah, it was a little bit more yellow, right?
Yeah, it was like a little more yellowy. I quite liked it. But even then, like
His mug
God.
is so good, though.
It is a
Oh,
good mug.
yeah.
That's a Nick T mug, and the left is Levin. Levin also made edits on
Yeah.
Bosco too. Laurent did Gunner.
Levin epic.
Levin is epic.
You calling me dumb?
You calling me? All the
Connor,
portraits.
no, I'm not calling you dumb. I know you're dumb. It's okay, Storch. We love you anyway.
I wish I had more room so I could do Storch Gunner support.
Oh, that'd be
yeah.
great.
That'd be
So,
good.
so Gunner can reject Storch in their A support.
Say Gunnar. No. They just leave,
room.
that's the whole support.
It's like 3 lines. ... Gunner leaves.
Oh my god.
Man.
Hell yeah.
That's amazing.
I have no room for love. Only killing mages.
Storch is
Oh,
like,
no.
hey, Gunner. Gunner just says, no, walk away. Hey, support chief.
It's just like, look, Storch, I know what you like.
Hey, man. They did
No.
come to an understanding.
They did.
Oh man.
Just pressed on.
I would argue that Bosco is more pathetic than Storch in some ways.
Yeah, I kind of get that vibe.
I need to read more of the support story. I've been read into too many of the backstories besides like the main characters.
I think it's less obvious because he's less of a bumpkin, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
He's also got, like, some other priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, we have full deployment. Nice. Okay. And we got some puzzle bobble.
the biggest crime in Vision Quest is that Bosco is great, but that Zoya on hard mode is just so good that it's like, my
Oh
heart.
yeah.
Anyway,
And it's the hard mode Zoya.
I'm not selling my steel blade. I am selling my steel gem.
I
Yeah,
think
I think-
like as much as I love like how the hard mode bonuses kind of change things up when you play on hard, I think seeing how it's turned out in Vision Quest has kind of convinced me not to do hard mode bonuses because
It was a fun experiment.
it's fun, but I think it definitely becomes a bit centralizing. Like all the S tier units, are, like almost all of them anyway, are like
Yeah,
hard mode
bonuses.
units.
Dude,
You
Dan
know.
hasn't witnessed the glory of hard mode Zoya yet. Like,
Not recently, at least. Yes, guys, this is the new prep music for all the Gaiden chapters because it's fun.
oh.
Okay, I think we need to trade some stuff over. I think we're gonna give this to you and this to you. And you have Mend. You have
Hard mode
Heal.
bonus.
Warren has suggested that we buff Tharka.
Sarka might get a buff, we'll see.
I'd be down
Ooh.
for that.
I don't know. I think she's always just done her job.
Yeah,
Sure.
Sarka doesn't need to be like over centralized.
She's like a unit that I think like in theory like is pretty good, but like I feel like she struggles to compete for a permanent slot.
Because
I agree.
The next paladin you get is Erasmus, right?
Well, you'll get
You-
Jay and Solani, but
Oh,
Erasmus is the next paladin after Sarka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also have Cajon by that point, too.
And you have Kajon and Stina that come
Oh
in.
yeah. So theoretically, she should like
Although
last
she's-
you until
Stina's
part
not.
like 2-3ish.
Well, let's talk about Asani. So, Asani, recent add to the game, one of the last, like, 10 units to get thrown in after we figured out how to make 62 units a possibility. Thank you, Snack. And
Expand pack.
expand hack. I wanted a character like this because I wanted to experiment with a staff class that promotes to Sage, and I also felt like we needed like a third early game-ish healer in case Onisim or Dewi bit the dust, because then you're kind of poop out of luck unless you promote Lara at 1-8 at the end, which is not ideal. So Asani provides a little bit of flexibility. I think her niche is really Anathema, which is pretty nifty. But she also, like, I think I buffed her magic just a bit recently, but her thing is just like speed and skill. She's supposed to be the fast mage, but she might need a couple more, bit better luck, I think, or something.
Yeah. I think it's because she's kind of competing with Dewi, where Dewi kind of has a mount, and then, you know, like, she can heal about as good, but obviously Asan has the better skill. The speed doesn't really matter until she promotes too much, and Dewi isn't exactly slow either. She's not really, in my mind, she isn't really competing with, Onisim kind of has, like, the bulk, which helps him compete with.
She's a very
for
different
the-
type of unit, even though her function, like, right now they're all competing because they heal, but functionally, like, later on, like, they'll be very, like, all three of them will become very different units.
Yeah,
For
A
definitely.
healer who can't tank hits? Cringe.
Yeah, 2 defense on my healer, impossible. But she does have the moon affinity, and she does have a pretty good support list. She supports Bosco, which is pretty quick. She supports Cashew, who's everyone's
Cashew!
favorite. She supports Naya and
Cashew.
also Arcady. So she has a couple options. She also supports Radislav, but that's not so much later.
Her design is also very cool.
Yeah, I like her design a lot. Levin did a great job.
Yeah, it's nice. I like it a lot.
And Arcady the Math Menace, exactly. And then we got Mad Bosco, the Harpoon.
Yeah!
The man, the myth, the legend.
A guardsman from below, troubled yet fiercely confident. I wanted more soldiers, and I wanted a soldier unit who just like leaned into power. I wanted power soldier, and he's got death blow, and he's got big strength.
and death blow.
I'm like, I was like, I like the idea of Aaron and Radiant Dawn, but in practicality he sucks. So how do I make that work?
HP.
So I kind of landed on Bosco. And
Yeah, what are his growths again?
Bosco's growth's 55 strength, 45 skill, 35 speed, 30 luck, 35 defense, 15 res. He has the highest defense growth outside of Armor Knights and the 2 Axe Calves. He's tied for
Right.
defense with Storch, so he's like top 10 in defense growth.
I just mentioned it because the first soldier in my hack I'm planning is basically just Bosco, but at level 2, but as a, just like early game, map 1 character. I just love the idea of like power soldier with like defense, strength, HP.
I just
so
like
much.
power soldiers to the point where like I think the default in my hack is that soldiers are power soldiers. Because I just think that's like when I was playing Radiant Dawn, I think playing with Aaron has been the most fun I've actually had using a soldier. So it's like, I want my soldiers like that.
And he has a big skill base too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
statted soldiers very similar to fighters.
That's a cool way to do it.
Need big strength.
I mean,
They
I
should definitely have big skill. So I agree with that.
yeah. I mean, I took that like a step further in that fighters, mercs, and soldiers literally have the same stats, which is
Yeah.
interesting. I'm curious to see how people will feel about that in practice, but I think it's alright.
I do want to call out that Skryza helped make a custom map chip palette so we can get snags on the mountainous tile set. Thank you, Skryza.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really good.
And this chapter
Oh, yeah.
used to suck. I think, Loopy, I think it was you who basically was like, this chapter's not that great. And I'm like, all right, I need to change it.
Yeah, I mean,
And now it's much
I
better.
think I said it was like the worst part 1 chapter.
I can't even remember what the
It was just
original was
weird,
like. Oh yeah,
just
I remember
weird.
what it was now.
It didn't last
Yeah.
very long.
It was a small little
Yeah, I
chapter.
remember. I think the new one is definitely infinitely better.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's funny. I never played the original. I was a little bit before my time. But I watched you like map this out live and then implement it, and it was super cool. And now it's probably one of the best part 1 maps in my opinion. Is 7
Yeah,
Days.
it definitely is.
I
Yeah.
like this one, yeah.
I have
Like,
to
it's a
play it
really
again
well
to,
done
like,
timed route. You've got split party at the beginning.
mhm.
Yes, that's why you couldn't find the snag on Mountain.
So wait,
Hey,
so
Levin.
the snag on this tile set's like a custom thing.
We got some guide music. Levin,
Yeah,
can
the snack had to
Wait,
be.
hang on, can we
inserted.
hear Levin for a sec?
Yeah?
Hey, Levin,
What?
your mic's just a little low.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Levin's on the call.
Hello,
I know,
Levin.
they're muted right now,
Oh, okay.
though. Yeah, they have their mic off.
Okay, let's see.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say Will before, because I noticed him come in. Dan was just like, hey, Levin, and Levin's just not talking.
Because I saw Levin's thing bubbling, but no one was moving. Oh, Gunner. That's not how we start things off.
Oh, did you get hit by 26?
He did get hit by 26.
Uh-oh.
Well, you've had a healer.
Oh,
so-
that's just disappointing.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the map here it's like Celica Act 1, but it's specifically the near victory version, I think.
This is straight from Gamma, so he uses this for near victory. This is
Yeah, it's-
technically Gaiden map 2.
Yeah.
Or Celica map 2.
Dun, 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 dun,
And yes, to
dun.
Laurent
Bosco.
earlier, it's
Yeah.
pronounced Osani. It's a Basque name. It's the Basque word for ocean.
The more you know.
The more you know.
That is very cool.
And Bosco's name comes from Bosco sticks, which are just like cheese sticks.
Wow.
Mad Bosco the stick.
The cheese stick.
Classic Dan stuff. He's like, this name is a classic European name.
You're right.
This one is just a food I like.
I mean, that's like half the names in Vision Quest. This one's just a food.
I know.
I love it. Not gonna lie.
Cheese documentary.
Dude, Bosco is literally cheese. Yeah, dude, Bosco is a cheese stick. He's a frozen breadstick covered with cheese on the inside. That's why his palette was yellow.
Who's a-
Vision Quest as a unit.
Dan,
Jeez.
Dan, banana for VQ2.
Banana
Please.
for VQ2.
Banana pirate.
Yes.
Alright, we'll start with Sri here.
the harpoon. He just pokes people with the cheese stick.
Cheese documentary. Yes.
Yeah, I think you can get at least 1 crit. Run in, yell crit.
Run and yell crit. I have rescue staff.
Oh yeah.
Dang, no
I
crit.
saw someone say it
No.
before. Someone said Chatislav.
Chatislav.
I mean, he's pretty buff for a mage.
Alright, let's see. It does stink not having storage over here. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna go do this. Just uppercut after you swing the axe. Alright, now.
Just use the wizard bow. Oh, Scryzer.
Oh, cruelty. Let's see. I think we're gonna do. Yeah, I like this. I always break this Lance Reaver, man. It's so useful. Ah!
I mean, heck, 40 items is a pitfall.
Yeah. That's true.
Pretty
It also
true.
helps that I know where all the items are.
Yeah. I mean, whenever I play one, I always break Dire Thunder, and I almost break Warp.
Wow, getting hit by 28. That's depressing.
Wow.
When do you get your next Lance Reaver?
111, I think, has one.
Right, okay.
See, this is why I think F is actually a tiny bit overrated. Is when you're playing Iron Man, and especially on hard mode, her whole survivability relies on like not getting hit by low percentages. Like she doesn't have the stats to sustain her as a frontline unit.
Are you talking about S-Sphere?
Yeah, Esphere.
I can see what you're saying.
Yeah. I do think she's generally like a bit overrated. She's still S tier, but
Yeah, but
she's not like
I don't
got
know
it.
if she's like, yeah, people like talk like she's like can carry the whole game, which is
Yeah.
not.
Well, the thing is, her survivability gets even better if you stack charisma and supports pretty quickly.
Yeah.
35 to like
it used to be a lot more
15.
feasible before.
Overrated. Lauren, no.
How could you say that, Lauren?
You know what? Your sprites are like only kinda good.
Zormin, to answer your question,
Overrated.
Hey man, if you told me that, I would take that.
Same.
Zora, the S-Sphere is the Jagan, so she's pretty good at combat, at least at this point in the game. This is kind of like where if you're not going crazy with like every stat booster on her, combat starts to get a
no,
little bit less
Lauren,
good,
I'm
but her
sorry.
Void is like, is still the best.
Only Sim
Yeah.
being the champ.
Yeah, I still think like as far as combat carries go, Nazar is the best at it, like by a long shot. Like S-Sphere's good, but you really have to pump like almost every stat booster in her to really get her killing shit. And like when you used to be able to like before we did, it was like FE9 supports. It was a bit easier to turn her into like a total like support 0% hit monster, but now that it takes longer to build supports because of
Yeah.
the new method, that kind of like hurts her like super evasion strat.
Dang. Stork's not even doubling a fighter with the steel axe.
She's still amazing, don't get me wrong, but you know, I just think Nazar's better.
Nazar is totally a god. I'm learning this now, playing hard mode.
Yeah.
And like
You
one,
cut out
he just. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I was saying by the end of part 1, he was literally taking on entire halves of maps with an elixir in his inventory, like
Yeah.
just
think-
completely on his own.
Yeah.
Time
Dog
to
there.
nerf him.
This is a silver axe and an elixir.
Usually when I play this map, I send Nazar up to the top, but because Nazar is so good, I don't want him to have that many turns without combat. So
Right.
Arcadie's taking his place.
Yeah.
And Arcadie can't one around the wall. Alright.
Bond coming in clutch. Giving a little bit of HP to everyone.
Okay, I think
So we can then shoot the wall and poke it.
okay, I think we're gonna need to do
Oh, that was
alright. We're first things first, Moonraiser.
Can Sri attack that top pirate from the forest?
I can see about that.
Like, I mean, I know he can. I'm saying, can you follow up on it and then get a kill on that pirate?
I see what you're saying. I want to try and get the fighter. And I think he can support Daewee now, but I need to get Daewee in range to set that up. But I also need to heal Daewee, and I also want to heal Onisim. So actually, we could do this instead. Yeah, Vigalis can just do this. Yeah, Luke, this is not a great arcade.
Has there ever been one?
Actually,
Yeah.
there have been.
There have been.
I don't know, like earlier
They're
in
as
the
common as
arcade,
good
like,
honeydews and cashews. And...
I don't know what changed, but arcade used to be like the top tier.
I mean, hard mode. I think that's pretty much just it. Is like
Yeah.
his bulk just is not good enough on hard mode.
Yeah, and it's
And he's not
harder to
doubling.
double on. Yeah, it's harder to double on hard mode. It means it's even harder for him to hit that threshold.
I mean, if you can handle the truth, he has more bulk than S. She's S2.
But it doesn't have the same evasion.
Okay, also true. Well, honestly, he actually.
Or the thief
kind
utility.
of level. But he's
Or
a
pop.
fast user who has perfect availability, so
Yeah.
nowhere near bad.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
would,
sure.
he's still like,
Great use out of him.
I'd say
I
like
think-
at lowest he's C tier.
Yeah, at lowest. I
Oh, I
think
put him-
it's the coin flip nature of him.
I
I
mean-
think if it,
I feel like him having like good availability and free availability, it's good on for
And-
any unit. It makes any unit
Yeah.
better.
And
I
also,
think,
it's
like,
like 8 base. I mean, speed.
His speed base is 9.
No, it's 8, isn't it?
Oh, is it 8?
I think it's 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big, but it's not that big, honestly.
yeah.
So Luke,
I mean,
we have
Chapters that you
we
get
got
in the
a
start.
lot of dev folks on. We got
Yeah, I'm
Loopy,
very
we got
easy to tell
Kyrads, we got
apart.
T-Dawes, we got Levin, we got Warpath. So
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
we can go one by one and like introduce ourselves.
Yeah. Let's start with you, Bluey. Let's go top to bottom in the call.
Okay.
All right. Hi everyone. I'm Bloopy. I'm a designer, place testing, and helped Dan with like early stuff.
yeah, Bloopy was one of the first people to play tests and give a lot of important feedback in like I think the 18 chapter demo especially, the one where things were in rough shape, the really unpolished one. Vision Quest is unpolished meme.
I'm a hilarious guy. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm Kyrads, playtested for Vision Quest, as like sort of said before. That's about it really, but you know, I've been providing feedback for a little while now. I think since roughly just before Part 4 came out. But yeah, that's all there really is to say. I guess I'm very easy to tell apart with accent.
British.
And then, I don't know if Levin's mic is on.
I don't
So,
think
I guess
Levin
it's
is
my
talking.
So, I'm T-Dos. I complained about the longbow in 1-2. That's my largest contribution to the hack. And yeah. I also made the server that everyone retreated to now that Vision Quest is closed. It's been great having everybody.
The refugee camp.
Yep. And then that's all for me.
Hi everybody, I'm Warpath. I've done a good amount of playtesting, helped with some very random other things as well. Mostly just loiter in the Vision Quest development server, and yeah. So yeah, happy to be here.
I think that's everyone.
I think so.
Actually,
Levin.
Yeah, hello. I just
Oh,
hopped in. Yeah, my name is Levin. I'm one of the sprite of Vision Quest, and I help a
Warpath,
lot.
you're famed for your love of
Yeah,
Axe
yeah.
Bros, so help me defend Arcady.
wait, Levin was talking. Bloop, hang on.
And I think that's it.
Wait.
I cannot do. I can't play much because
They're still muted for me.
Are they? That's weird.
We can hear him.
Yeah, we can hear him.
Wait,
What the
So
hell,
weird.
Gunner? He got hit by a 29. This is actually really bad. Gunner might die.
Oh,
Oh, if I don't get to play
Oh,
1-7XX, I'm
sorry,
going to be livid.
oh boy.
Yikes. Okay. Yeah. So you were saying, Levin?
Hmm?
We kind of interrupted Levin there a bit with our talk.
Yeah, 11. I actually feel like your sound turned like kind of poor, so I didn't even hear when you were talking. So if I was talking
Ah.
over you before, I didn't realize. Sorry.
In the other side, my internet's kind of like.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm the only one with the weirdest time zone. So
It's fair. It's probably pretty late by you, 11. Is it like close to midnight?
yeah, it's at like 11 a.m. here.
Yeah.
It's 11 a.m. here.
Bruh, time zone be whack.
Time zones do
Just
that.
afternoon
Yeah.
for me.
So, good news is that Gunnar lived because I had the immense foresight to give him a light brand so the shaman wouldn't go after him. So he is safe.
Amazing.
Well
Right.
done.
But now we just need to make sure that we clear these guys out very quickly.
Strats.
Ah. This is actually awful. Okay, Storage can kill this guy, then I can heal. Gunnar can elixir. Okay, I think we'll make this work. We're making it work. We're doing it live.
That we are. That we are.
We're definitely doing it live. Gra, I'm gonna go wild. Yes, Skryza. That is the truth.
Just like Gra, I'm gonna go live.
Alright, let's-
Angela O'Reilly.
Ooh, Bosco's so close to the one hit.
Oh,
If this was normal mode, he totally would. But
Yeah, let's see. Alright, we're gonna heal up Storage. And then Gunner.
oh.
Actually, I think we'll do this. We will do trade.
At Bosco.
We're gonna
No,
heal up with
Bosco
Gunner,
trade.
Light Brand. I think this will be fine. And then let me attack with Bosco first. Let's see what happens. Crit? Run and yell crit? Nope.
You didn't yell it loud enough.
did he at least get a dodge?
He dodged.
Okay, good.
Nobody
Giving him
died
an Axe
today.
Fever is a really great like item for his starting inventory.
Yeah, this is a good. I took the Axe Fever off of Larissa and gave it to him in preps. I'm sad about that too, Levin. I want Lara not to go back.
I'm disappointed of you.
God damn it, Luke. Stop spreading propaganda, Luke.
Mint, I don't know if I'm good at FB. We've only been going for a little bit.
Yeah.
There's still plenty of time for me to die and make a mistake.
Someone's gonna die. It has to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, making an FE game and being good at an FE game are two different things.
Oh, completely. It's totally different. Even being good at your
Kaga
own FB
is
game.
there on the horizon. He's like, it's gonna happen. That's the purpose of the RNG.
All of our mugs are still alive, Levin. That's true.
I love how that's all Laurent cares.
Laurent chooses characters based on whether he made them or not. Okay, then
Poor Melia.
Yeah.
yeah,
good
really,
characters.
both of Melia's mugs. Good one, Nazar. All right. I didn't make
Nazar just
Sarka. That's
casually one rounding in armor with the steel axe.
Yeah. That's just Nazar. That's what he does.
What a champ.
all right.
Imagine being that good.
Yeah,
Next
same
turn.
Super Rocky. I wonder if like Kaga ever got 1% crit while playing his own game and went, working as intended.
Yeah.
I do have to wonder what it was like when they were originally developing kind of the original Fire Emblem in the studio, like what it would have been like kind of making all those design decisions and stuff.
Guys,
Because
Esther
having
just got a
kind of been
dope
in-
level up. I'm very excited. Let's-
Ooh, yo!
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I love the delay.
Wow.
Good.
Esper
Javen grades.
just... She's gonna last another, like, 8 chapters on that alone.
Yeah.
Every point of strength that Esper gets is just like, ooh,
Yeah, every
Yeah,
point of strength she
juice.
gets is like another 4 chapters of viability.
pretty much.
God, I love seeing Esper level strength. It's just such a satisfying feeling, you know?
Let's see,
Just like,
3
oh,
level up
yeah.
incoming.
Oh, hello.
Ooh,
Alright,
that's
is
a
he gonna
lot.
get
That's a
good
good
though?
one.
See, last time you said that it was HP only, so I don't believe you.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, that is a good level.
Ooh,
Wow,
oh,
steady.
nice. Good level ups for days.
Okay, watch this strat, boys. Alright, so Marlin is doing 8-8 against this pirate, but we're gonna do a certified T-Dawes shove dude off terrain. Marlin's gonna take the
Ah.
terrain, and now he snags the kill.
I
love
feel
Oh
so
my God.
seen.
Big brain.
This is why shove is the best.
Shove is so good.
Movement
I think-
strats are the best.
I think
Yeah.
GBA shove is too good.
It is.
I don't
pretty
like
busted.
how it's not like con based at all. Like that anybody can just shove anybody. It turns a
Yeah.
lot of people into shove bots.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lord. That was a good play. I'll take credit for that.
Well, I mean, you just have to design around it, right?
No, I kind of agree with you a bit. It's annoying that like I think you shouldn't really be able to shove like cavaliers and stuff. To
Oh,
be
I
honest,
agree
Yeah.
with that.
I do wish there was a con limit.
I
If they ever
disagree.
implement
Make
one,
it.
if they ever
Yeah.
implement one, I'll use it.
Yeah, that's
I
one of my
disagree.
goals for my next project is I'm relearn ASM and try and rewrite the shove skill.
There should be no reason a small mage girl shouldn't shove a general over.
Shoving a
I
horse.
mean, I'm pretty sure I've basically like shoved Nazar with mages and healers 5 times and then warped him to a boss and killed him.
That's about right.
Yeah, that's the strike. To be fair, like, oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, I think for me, I would be happy to have it just be like you can't shove cavalry with infantry because, like, I feel like if it's entirely con based, then that's a big like thorn in the side of stuff like armor units.
hmm
But at the end of the day, I think it's better than just being able to shove literally anyone with anyone.
Yeah, I guess the con-based stuff really turns armors into the shove bots then, which is,
Yeah.
you know, we just need less incentive to use them in combat already, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Uh-huh.
I like to give them pivot because that actually like instead of shove because then they're kind of gaining mobility off of other units rather than granting it, which means that they're less of a shove bot.
Mhm.
And when you use it properly, you actually move more than infantry units.
Yeah. I mean, I think it was definitely Faith and Blood Bryce that inspired me to go with pivot
Yeah.
armor. Because originally I was like 5-move armor club, but seeing Bryce just made me think, okay, pivot, I like it.
I'm happy that I've spread some Armor Knight love into the world.
Yeah.
This is why I put Vorten Rescue into the game.
Warp
This map like showcases the whole like warp rescue thing perfectly, I think.
Early game warp is great.
It's so fun. I think I definitely decided to kind of include early game warp after kind of playing this. I was like, yeah, this is fun. I want it.
I want it.
At the very
I
least,
want
I
it.
think I'll put early game rescue into my hack.
Yeah, I think I've got early game warp and rescue, but like the only unit that can use it has garbage stats that they have like an A rank in staves. So
Dedicated
basically-
staffer.
basically they're a dedicated warper, but they come in at like chapter 7 rather than like straight away.
See, I think I'll just give rescue as like a 5 use E rank staff early on.
That makes sense. For me, it's like it's that kind of distance. I can't really deal with the fact that like because something like teleporting someone seems like it would be something that requires a shitload of skill. So in my mind, I can't really make it a low rank staff and think, yes, this makes sense. So I was like, fuck it, I'll add an A rank staff user.
I apologize if you guys hear any sounds coming from my mic right now. I think someone outside the house decided now would be a perfect time to do leaf blowing.
Ooh, lovely.
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh,
say,
but
I think you.
I hear that.
I was gonna say, I think it would be interesting to see like a hack do like a staff body Jagan unit. Like, I feel like magic Jagans are super easy to make busted, but like, what if it was like they just had really good staff rank and were bad at combat but could do warp rescue stuff, and that was their shtick?
How do they have good warp though and also bad combat?
Well, they could have a high staff rank and just bad stats.
Oh, but I mean, if you have like low magic, you have to be able to warp far.
Yeah,
Well,
but
don't
you can
most of those
warp.
stabs already like
You
limit
could-
you.
could
Like
definitely
the floor is
shadow
already
warp.
like 3 or 5 tiles.
I mean, if warp is say A or S, and you have like basically exclusive use of that until for like 10 or 15 chapters, I think that's pretty dang good. Even if you're only
Oh, well,
warping 5 tiles.
Correct.
Absolutely.
that's
Because
unfortunate.
five tiles is like a whole turn's worth of movement,
Yeah.
which is good regardless of how you kind of spin it, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jagan, but only has Prof Eclipse Tome. Yes, I like that.
Perfect glimpse.
But it's FE6
Yeah.
Eclipse.
Oh god.
It knocks him down to 1 HP.
Magic
Mercy,
Jagan,
but it's a
Scrizen
dark
knows all
tome.
about that.
Yeah.
Luck for Marlin. Sick.
I do
Marlon.
remember seeing someone discuss in like the FEU Discord having a dancer Jagan, and like unironically, like at first I thought that's a stupid idea, but the more they explained it, the more I was like, that's actually like a really like I thought it was like a really I think I've talked about it before.
How is that a Jagan though? Isn't that just a dancer with perfect availability? Like,
Well, because they'd have like it would be like a sword using Jagan, sword using
Oh.
dancer, I guess.
that
Because if they have
Oh.
like good combat at the beginning, then you actually have a reason to use their combat as opposed to their dancing. But then they'll fall off, but then they still have dancer utility, so they don't ever end up being useless.
that just
kind of
sounds
like-
crazy.
It would be
I
you
think
have
it
to
would be
design really
interesting.
intentionally to make it work for sure.
Oh yeah,
But
definitely.
yeah, you could definitely make it work. I mean, that's just a lot of power in the hands.
Yeah, no. I think it's really interesting. I'd like to see it done, but it would definitely require some pretty good design. I'd try it myself, but it doesn't really work with the story I've got going for my hack, so
I mean, I think they would have to probably have a good player phase and then terrible enemy phase, because like if a dancer just has good enemy phase, then you can just dance and then also have them enemy.
Yeah.
Seems pretty
definitely.
busted.
Part of what makes dancers balanced is that you really have them in the range of enemies, so you have to be careful about how you move them and your positioning.
True.
I guess it's like if their bulk doesn't really scale at all, like they probably have like a 5% defense growth or something like that. You know,
Just
maybe
give
they
them
can
like high
take on a-
strength and like low everything else.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's kind of like, you know, they can do some combat for a bit, and then eventually they just become like bait. And then the only thing they're good for is dancing, but that's still really good, so it's kind of like, yeah. I don't know. I think it's an interesting concept, and I like the idea of like trying out weird Jagan ideas.
Yeah.
I say going with probably the second most safe Jagan class in my hex.
What are you choosing again?
Great Knight.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I think it works really well. Like, it's a really good class for it, and I kind of like the idea of a Jagan that's like more about their bulk. Like, I think it was what's that one in what's the name of the hack? I think you played it, Dan. It's the one with that like princess with the purple hair or whatever.
Lonely Mirror?
Lonely Mirror.
Yeah, Lonely Mirror. They had like Wyatt or something, I think he was called. He was quite fun to use. That kind of made me think, yeah, Great Knight Jagan. I like that. I know he's not like technically a Jagan since he doesn't have like he doesn't come at the start, but he basically fulfills that niche. And I think he was quite fun to use. It made me think, yeah, I might like to do that.
Ranger Jagan's a cool idea, Zora.
Oh yeah. That's not something I see a lot, or like at all.
I feel like
Trooper Jagan?
the types of Jagans you see are like directly reflective of like which type of early game archetypes are popular. Like, I think one of the reasons you don't see many like healer lords or healer Jagans is because people like the early game staffer. Same with like bow Jagans because people like the early game archer.
Yeah.
True.
Alright, let's see. This is gonna be... Look at this cluster here of enemies that I have to just completely deal with. This is gonna be painful.
I think Ranger's definitely a fun one, though. I'd love to see that. Just anything that isn't Paladin, really.
Yeah, see, I went
Yeah,
with
this is
Dute for my
a
Jagan,
lot of enemies.
just because not only do I think it's just the classic, but also I'm putting Kanto Plus on my mounts, and I wanted to have a Jagan who like can take advantage of and highlight something that's unique about the hack.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you really want to get unique, Matt Jagan. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
For those who don't know, Master Knights have like weapon ranks in every single weapon type.
Yeah. I mean, that would certainly be interesting. You know, a little bit of everything.
It'd be cool.
You can.
Like, if they had all weapon ranks and they had E and everything, you had to like take what you train.
That's an interesting
Oh,
idea.
heck. This guy has a killer lance, and I totally forgot. Heck.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. It's time for death.
It's about to get good.
Yeah, this is Iron
This
Man.
is why I came to watch.
Was in danger.
Who's gonna fight
Uh,
it?
I mean,
Don't-
at least they have charisma, but
Don't put Scorched anywhere near him.
I don't have the Lance Reaver over here either.
I feel someone's gonna die.
Hell yeah, death.
Probably
I really
Gunner.
don't want. I'd
Super
rather
fight.
sack Bosco, but I can't shove. So I'm gonna do preemptive strats here. Preemptive death strats. Okay, let's see.
Take the light man.
Yeah. We're
Hey.
gonna... What was that?
If
Warpath?
Gunner dies, you don't have to play 7XX.
I really
Like,
want to play
Probably give this
7XX
the
though.
Ruby Sword, because, like, for the
You
Steel
should,
Blade,
like- oh.
the Ruby Sword has got, like, 5 uses left.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend taking either the Blade or something else. Or, yeah, Supply, I forget about Supply.
Oh yeah, and also you take everything. Forgot.
It's so sad.
You can leave them with
Are you really gonna?
I really don't want to lose Gunner, but it might happen.
I just want to add that when Dan opened up trade, he immediately started bring over the steel blade.
Oh, the armor slayer guy moves first. I've been saved. But Bosco might still die.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think there's definitely still a chance of death.
Bosco gets a good level up too.
Oh, huh.
Oh,
Okay.
the choke points.
Everyone died.
Choke
oh
points.
no, Bosco!
No. Oh, he's.
Wow, guys,
Wow,
I got.
that level.
I'm-
Oh!
I am so lucky.
Movement order.
Movement.
Saved
Pure
by the
luck.
movement order.
I was saved by movement.
Pure
order.
luck. Holy shit. And a
Wow.
great level. And a
moly.
great level. You were only
GBA
rewarded.
AI.
Oh
Someone
my
said-
god.
Now this is the hard part.
Still gotta clear them all out now.
Yeah. I need to get rid of Killer Lance, dude. I'd love to get Larissa there. So I think I will do that.
Never punished, very rewarded.
Ah,
That's
very
very
rewarding. I should have lost. Heck.
Heck.
You have been spared by the game.
What's your plan to take out the killer land?
I think I need to get Larissa there.
That makes sense, yeah.
Or the Lance Reaver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Chip
think.
and then Lance Reaver.
Right now,
Maybe
they're
I haven't played.
walking off the shaman. But if they move, they could target Larissa if she's there. So
I also have to worry about these pirates.
yeah.
Waterwalk strats.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Bosco's gonna do this. Use
Yeah,
the
the-
Iron Blade.
It'd be good to get Nazar there because he can attack far away.
Let's see, how do you do here?
Pirate duel.
Okay, you'll actually survive a crit. And then Sri can probably finish off with the longbow.
Probably.
Ooh, Sri can actually just net a crit here and end it, which would be nice. Let's try that first. Okay, no crit. Use the arm. I'm using the Lance Reaver for this one. I think this is where the Lance Reaver breaks, actually. Yep, the Lance Reaver's gonna break.
I mean, that's as good a use for it as any.
Yeah. Alright, Esphere survives a crit. Let's go. Oh, she gets the crit. We have another Lance Reaver use.
Dude,
We're still waiting.
lovely.
On the screen.
So nervous. Oh. Whoa.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Those are pretty good odds.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Now, whoever goes here is going to be in like a heck of a lot of trouble.
This is still pretty dangerous.
Yeah, this might be.
If you put someone there, you will be attacked by all of them.
Yeah.
And the pirate can like cross the river, and then the longbow, the bow, the archer
Yeah.
one.
And if the pirate on the left moves up, the shaman at the bottom is going to be able to attack as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a hectic turn, regardless of how you slice it. I think
Yeah.
I kind of want to. I might like put Marlin here and just pray.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Don't do it.
And if you're gonna do that, you probably want to barrier him up or something.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
Actually,
oh,
oh,
Emo got
barrier is a great
Yeah.
idea.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so let's do. I'm gonna move Gunner over. I'm gonna move Storch here, so Storch can do a little bit more charisma stuff. And we have him with the Iron Sword. Slow it down a bit. Play it low and slow. Let's see. And now we will do. Because I don't want Esphere to be up in front, because if she gets unlucky, she'll be in really bad shape. But I can also barrier Marlin and reduce. See, Marlin has 13 res, 6 and 4, and then he has weapon triangle on these two pirates, and he's getting like 30 hit. Like Marlin's gonna be in for a hot turn.
Yeah. I think it's also worth noting that Esphere still has Lance Reaver equipped, right?
Yeah, she does.
He does not have advantage against the axe users.
That's a good call. I think we're gonna do barrier Marlin and have him choke the point.
Choke the point with pride.
Yeah, this is actually so. I actually usually don't play the map this way, where I funnel everyone to this spot, and I'm punishing myself for doing it because I definitely made it in mind like this spot would suck if you don't like peel some guys from the bottom first on the right. So this is my own fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say this spot just looks like not great for taking them all on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad spot. It is a certified
What's
bad spot.
They bad moment.
I want to know if piss
spot,
ball to be
Chief.
created.
It's bad.
Oh, it's bad.
Hey, oh no.
Let's heal up the Galus.
Lord.
If you play badly and lose, it's your fault. That's true. Arcady, get in here. He's gonna go for Arcadia into the Bony Sim. I love it. I love it.
Oh man, Arcady.
He's just vibing, man.
Poor
Gunner
little
It's
dude.
so weird. Because we're gonna hear Pandan like react to what happens before we actually see it.
Tesco Bosco.
Tesco boss.
I'm so tense, guys.
God.
Oh, Marlon.
Oh
I live
boy.
in
Oh,
5
Gunner.
minutes from Tesco.
Oh boy. I think Gunner's.
I think Gunner's safe.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
Oh,
it's good that
nice
they went for
dodge.
him.
This is a good setup, I think.
Whoa.
The barrier
That's sword?
is looking
Yeah,
like a
wow.
clutch move, guys. Thank you for
Yeah.
recommending that.
Yeah, you were.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, man.
All right, now.
I'm just worried about the boss now. Like,
Yeah, the boss, dude. The boss is scary
Yeah.
as heck in this chapter.
I still can't believe I only just got the
What
joke.
was it
So,
again? Astaroth?
I didn't
I
catch
think
that
so.
one.
Like that.
What?
Your mic's really low, dude.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good. Let's see. Let's see. Now I need to figure out how I'm getting out of this jam here.
Like, Luke. I came here for deaths. I feel you.
I have 4
That's the
turns.
best part
I
of
can
getting
definitely
on
do
it.
this in 4 turns.
The question of whether or not you can do it in 4 turns without anyone dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could retreat and kind of bait them different ways. Depending, you could like play the ranges a little bit.
I think
But
you just gotta
I feel like
start,
I feel like you
clearing
won't
the
do
board.
that.
I think I know what I want to do here. I want to barrier S-Sphere and just center in.
No, I think that's smart. You just want to start clearing the board.
Yeah, exactly. I think I might. Ooh, let's see. What can we do with warp here? Okay, we might be able to warp Nazar in. I'd love to get Nazar to Moonrazer the boss because I think he can one hit.
Yeah,
He's doing 21 plus his 17 strength, so he's doing
you'd have to
30
clear the way from there.
doing 38 damage, and she's got 7 defense. That actually just one hits
Nice.
without any bonuses. So if we get, because he only has the Onisim support, but if we get Storchin, that'll help with the hit rate. I think this is doable. So what I'm gonna try and do here is I'm gonna send. Let's see. I think I'm gonna start off with Bosco, and he's gonna try and go for this cultist with his javelin. He hits the 73. And now we're gonna have Gunner. Gunner gets 100 hit. He's gonna finish this guy off. Good. Very Gunner. Okay. Okay, and then that gives me room to come in and barrier S-Sphere. Okay. She's gonna take this forest. She can one round the steel bow or the shaman. I'm more scared of the steel bow, honestly.
Sure.
Because she's barriered,
Yeah.
and so is Marlin.
Yeah,
And I can
that's fair.
theoretically barrier up more people too, because I can pass with Asani. So I think I'll go for the archer with S-Sphere, but let me just confirm that there's nothing else I want to do. Because I would like to get Storch closer in range here. But I think... What is this guy packing? I think Esper would have to have insanely bad luck, and she's in Storch support range. So we're just going to go for it.
Go, go, go.
Alright.
Ironblade S-Sphere, Scryza strats.
S-Sphere on a forest.
Yeah. Let's see, her avoid
just go-
is 64.
Alright, go, good.
Ooh, Vigalis is so close. Okay, so I think Vigalis and then Marlin, then I move Storch down, and then I can warp Nazar in. I think we'll be okay.
Ooh, what?
Wizard bow time.
That's the farmer.
Wizard bow.
Marlin's gonna clean this up. Okay.
Oh yeah, someone said that they think Moonrazer is a cool weapon. What was your actual like inspiration for the Moon band? You just want like a shaman effective?
Yeah, I just thought I'd make something different. The name comes from, so if anyone remembers the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer animation from
Oh,
like
wow.
the 60s, the king of the
Yeah.
island of misfit toys, I thought his name was King Moonrazer, and I'm like, that's a badass name. It's actually Moonracer, which I didn't find out till later. But I named the weapon after him because I'm like, this is a badass name, and it sounds like something that would like cleave dark mages.
It is pretty
Aw.
great, not gonna lie.
That is an
That's pretty
amazing name origin. Holy shit.
All right. Okay, Storch can actually take out one of these shaman without much fear, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, I think that might be the play. But first, actually, can I warp? Yeah, I need to clear out the shaman with Storch, so that Storch can clear the way for Nazar to come take out the boss. And then I think we're safe.
All right.
King Moonrazer is a badass name. Honestly, guys, if we come out of this unscathed, MVP, barrier staff.
Hell yeah.
100%.
Okay, now
Barrier stuff, good.
Res boosting items are super underrated.
I agree
really are.
100%.
Also, Luke racing the moon is pretty badass. I agree. I mean, I don't know. How fast does the moon travel?
Pretty quick.
Pretty fast.
Oh, I think it's bad level.
2,288 miles per hour. according
Look at
to,
this, guys.
uh,
Look at this. Just wait for it.
Wow.
Brown.
To be fair, what does he need?
He's got exact enough to damage with a 97% hit rate.
Oh my god, yes.
Oh,
If this
nice.
makes it be depressing. Well, to be fair, he's got 2 chances to kill.
Yeah.
At 97.
If he misses both, we're just gonna end the stream, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We just end it right there.
If Nazar dies, oh my god. Here we
To
go.
make barrier actually gettable in LTC, Dan. Why can't you get the barrier in LTC?
Fuck yeah.
Strength and speed and HP. Holy heck.
Imagine if both back.
Okay.
Wow. Nazar good.
These are very good. Alright, so he's gonna finish off this archer. Moonrazer for your cleanest of shaves. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 14, 17 plus another 14. That can't end well. So. But this can, because you don't have range. Yeah? Yeah. So. Alright, now we're just in cleanup mode, I think.
Yep.
Guys, I think we might have done it. We might have done it.
You might have done it.
It's like crab emoji. We've done it, boys.
Ooh, Larissa.
Chapter 7X is
Nice dodge. What's the level?
amazing.
That is a
It's a good
good
level.
level.
Oh, nice. That's good. Larissa good.
That is a good. Yes.
Yes, Levitt is a big fan. Mage Slaying Bow, I like that, Zora, that sounds fun. The only thing with a lot of magic items is it just makes a lot of 1-2 range, so that's what you gotta watch out for. Unless you're doing like 1-range magic tomes. Doing like a Fire Punch tome.
Fire punch time. Falcon punch time.
Falcon Punch tome.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one of my legendary weapons. Falcon punch.
The boss theme sound font, Chair made an update to the track because it wasn't looping properly. Muscle Wizards, yeah, like the guys in Sun God's Wrath who flex for light magic. And that's a wrap. Whew,
Hell yeah.
Man, that's a wrap. What a game.
what a,
Ladies and gentlemen, you got him.
we got him.
Got him.
All right, that's done.
Oh, now we get to do
There we
17XX, which I'm very excited about. They are my enemy. I love Gunner.
Hmm.
I do feel very like self-serving when I enjoy my own writing, but I wrote so much of this so long ago. It always feels a little fresh.
Yeah. And that's also part of like writing something over like a long period of time. Is like you can go back to like where you were at the start. It's like wow, I was like kind of different when I was like writing this, and like
Oh, totally.
I
and,
agree.
like get transported back to like where you were at that point in time where you wrote it.
Definitely.
Going back to like the very first draft of some of my hack characters is just like literally like years ago when I was like 17 or 18. It's just like God, what the fuck was I thinking?
Bastard brother axe.
Bastard brother axe, yeah. Blah. Alright,
Here we go.
here we go.
Death.
Here we go.
Wow.
I wouldn't ever grow up to be such a loser. I love young Storch and young Larsa.
This chapter is a lot. This new version is so much better than what it used to be.
Yeah, this chapter is one of my favorites, easily.
I'm you.
But stronger.
I haven't actually read this one before, so
Some of the
Yeah.
stuff is unchanged, but that scene in particular is new because of the objective change and all that.
that's great though, especially like for story, like character development.
Yeah, I think with this chapter in particular, I was really like, because Storch is so moody and he's not very articulate that it's hard to explore him through his words and his actions because he's just emotionally quite stunted. So going into his psyche, I thought would be a more interesting way to like show what he's really thinking.
Mm-hmm. Like that scene in particular, that was like really good at just like showing that he is like, I don't know the right word, like kind of torn up inside over
Yeah,
what
he
he's
feels
become.
immense shame, I think.
Yeah.
Epsilon, that's a callback to in the original flashback scene with Augustin in 1.6, before Laurent made the smug for him, which there are 3 versions of, by the way, that are all used in the hack. Augustin was just a generic soldier, and people would just meme on his brother being a generic.
Yeah. I remember we used to say like, oh, that's why Storch is so bad. His family's just generics.
Here we go. Gunner theme, courtesy of Cher.
At the point of the story, it's like anyone who's just reading this is like, what?
Yeah,
What's
it's so confusing.
Yeah.
It's so confusing. I mean, I think you just have to like you just have to get yourself out of the traditional formula a bit and just kind of roll with it.
bro? Reality isn't reality, bro. Open your mind. What if dreams are real?
Exactly, dude.
But actually, Pandan, it doesn't make sense that they gain experience in this chapter.
Bruh.
Why are they getting experience? It's a dream. How are they dying if it's a dream? Ah,
I don't know, bro.
it doesn't make any sense.
You just imagine just dying because Storch had a fucking dream. Like that's where your life ends. You just die in your sleep. Complete.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
I know this would be like impossible to do. It'd be crazy if there's like some custom event where like the next chapter they say like, oh, it's so strange, so and so just died in their sleep. I don't know what happened.
I mean, we could definitely do that with like a death flag quote or whatever, and then a
We'd
bunch
have
of
to
additionals.
with everyone. That would be insane.
It would be a lot. Let's see. I think I'm gonna buy. I keep forgetting that I can do stuff in the prep armory now because I got rid of that inflated price. Let's see. Who's your favorite to play around with? Anything from writing to playing with? Good question. I mean, I think just like overall, my favorite units in the game, Helga, Kier, Onisim, Vigalis, Onderdonk, probably the top 5.
Underdog.
Just for different reasons. I think writing-wise, who did I have the most fun? I probably had the most fun writing Duck, easily. Duck would be up there too. Duck is a top 5 unit for me.
Wow.
Isn't he like your self-insert or something?
No, he's not my
Nah,
self-insert.
yeah.
All the bald characters are my
um,
self-insert.
Every ball
Yeah,
character
It's
is
like
just a-
Dan split his soul with the Horcruxes, and they're all the bald characters in the game.
That's basically how I looked at it. Yeah,
They're all different parts of him. You put them all together.
all the bald characters are just different life experiences of myself.
You just combine them
Yeah.
all together and it makes
Yeah, and
kind of-
gathered up the bald characters. Does the
They're,
dragon?
they're like,
The
they're
dragon.
like different like Exodia cards, and you pull them all out together and you get Pandan.
Exodia. I believe in my Tantalus deck.
Okay, let's see. So this chapter has like a really crazy first turn. I think we're gonna do. Which part of your soul is
Oh,
on?
thanks. That's too good.
Writing and playing for my first 2 chapters. That's the right way to do it. Just play test a bunch, Zora, until you feel like, all right, you just need like some additional thoughts and feedback on it. Let's see. I'm gonna send
Like testing good.
Katie, Michaelis, Storch down here. Who's got the Armor Slayer? I think it's in the convoy. Oh, Gunner has it, so I can send Gunner. I'll send Gunner down, I think, because I want. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna check everything one more time, and then I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we'll get started.
Big. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Who should we give the talisman to? I kind of want to give it to Storch because his res is pretty bad. I also kind of want to give it to Esphere again, so she can be Mage Slayer plus 4 res.
I mean, I think it would be fine. Because he has decent rolls. Esphere also has 7, so that would be good.
Yeah, let's see.
I think Esphere. What up?
Esphere's not a bad choice. I know Scribes will say Esphere. Yeah, I usually give it to Storch or Vigalis. But I think this one will go to Esphere.
Mage Killer Arcady.
Yeah. I don't know how much longer Arcadie's gonna be on the field for. If other people keep dying. Yeah, so now she has 9 res. Bosco. I don't know how long I'll use Bosco either.
I am back.
Is Arcady gonna get unironically benched for Honeydew?
But Dan,
Yeah.
Bosco's at a good level. No.
Everyone gets benched for Honeydew.
Yeah, this just turns into a
It's gonna be the Honeydew run.
Honeydew
for the
run,
blood.
hell yeah. Nah, I made the perfect Honeydew run. There's no beating that.
Okay, true.
Alright. I'm going to start the chapter so we could listen to some Corridors of Time, but I'm gonna step away for a minute or two.
Fair, fair.
Alright. Okay. So we now open the stream. We can say whatever we want.
Yeah, the run is gonna end.
Oh, he hasn't left yet. Oh,
Haha.
guys,
I'll be
it
back.
was a joke.
We gotta wait till the teacher's out of the room.
Yeah. All right.
The te-
So 1-2 short bows, right? They're not actually
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, God. Love 1-2 short bows.
They're really not that bad. I think
I mean-
TL
Guys,
You know
I got
what?
a better idea for you. 1 to 5 range short bows.
Oh,
yeah.
Bruh.
I mean, why not just have both hidden, right?
even better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't necessarily even think they're awful. I just think they're uninspired. Like, it is a way to like improve the viability of archers, but I think it's a boring way to do it because it makes them more samey, like every other type of unit.
Yeah,
Or pet.
definitely.
I think we were joking.
I wasn't.
Oh no, I was being serious because I think everybody just says short bow's bad, but I think I would more say I think they're uninspired rather than bad, if that makes sense. Though they definitely can just be
It's a
just bad.
solution. it's definitely a solution, but I think it's kind of a solution that only really works if you're going on the premise that you're making a really enemy phase game like FE7 in the first place.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like it's in a really player phase oriented game, it's actually not that good a solution because you don't really want to be getting your archers hit anyway.
It all depends on execution in the end.
Like I could see like if you were just trying to like make a few quick fixes to make certain classes in games like FE7 like more viable, like yeah, making bows 1-2 range would probably cut it. But you shouldn't really be designing a game that's that enemy phase to require that to make archers viable in the first place. I think the only
Yeah.
thing you really need to do to make archers good is make a player phase game. Same goes for armor knights. Both those
Praise-
problems
Praise
fixed
bow
away.
units, guys. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, we were just talking about how much 1-2 short bows.
How much you guys like 1-2 range short bows?
And
Yeah.
after back, we'll pretend that we hate them again.
Let's see.
Alright, so I think that the people outside my house are done power washing,
Hell yeah.
so we should be good now. I can come back.
Awesome.
Without having to use press to talk.
Start.
Oh, I thought that was like mic buzz.
I mean, there is a little bit of mic buzz, I think, coming from Dan, but
Yeah, no. Like before when you were talking, there was like a little bit of mic buzz. But it was actually like,
no, there
Was
was just
that-
actually a power washer outside my window.
that's funny. I didn't realize.
I gotta say, as underwhelming as Arcadia's been, I've gotten some pretty good mileage out of him.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
he's free.
I mean, you know,
He's-
any unit that can just use an effective, you get something out of it.
Exactly.
Dude, he's got speed and axe. So he's
Yeah.
good.
Cat's Balger storage. I haven't used
Double
the
axe
cats.
iron, double axe armors.
It's just gonna
I don't
be
love
eating
it.
the arrow towards the enemy. Exactly, Levin. You're stabbing with your arrows at that point. I think we'll do. Gunner almost gets one shot by this devil axe guy, which is really scary.
Oof.
But we can do this, yeah.
I love the double axe though. It's probably
You're
my
the funny
favorite
devil
weapon.
If Gunner, wait, is that how that skill works, guys? It makes the enemies backfire. I thought it made the player backfire, like they had the devil effect. So
No.
Epsilon,
I don't
Cat's
think-
Balger's actually a real sword. That's where it comes from. It's not named after a cheese.
Cheese sword.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, so it is.
Something in
I've
Vision
never
Quest
seen one of
not
these
inspired by cheese?
What is this?
Fucking cool looking sword. I love the handle.
Yeah, the real Cat's Balgers are pretty interesting. They're different than like what this one is, but I just stole the name.
Yeah. It's a nice name. I really like Renaissance like swords and stuff. They're really nice looking. They're gorgeous.
Shoutouts to Fire Emblem for just naming it the Falchion. Because they wanted a fancy sounding Western sword name and they didn't know what
Yeah.
else to use.
Ah,
Yeah,
Even
that
though
That's actually
You know
really
the
cool,
Falcon,
Scryza. I might try
even a
that.
real Falcon.
Okay, let's see. And then we're gonna do. So my strat I like on this chapter is I just have my healers hold up. Can you not lift Young Storch? You can't lift Young Storch. Okay, Onisun.
Legendary Lance would be the Parmesan Partisan.
Oh, you know what I just thought of? So you know that there are spears called partisans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just make a legendary spear and replace T with M and just call it Parmesan.
The Parmesan.
Bro.
S rank spear.
S rank spear. Fuck yeah. I've really been struggling for the name for my lords, like Lance. It's just like, what the fuck do you call it?
I decided that despite the fact that my lord is primarily a lance-based lord, I decided that they should just have the rapier.
That's fair.
Why not?
Lord him up.
I'll give him like a proper lance perf later on.
You just
Yeah.
ties the
chapter-
rapier to the end of the stick.
Like the first 3 chapters are already like bandit land, so
And
having a sword is nice.
Oh, kids on
It
the
is.
fort, Luke. That's a good idea. Because then you don't have to deal with any
kids on the
backstab.
floor. That's big brain.
Yeah.
That is a good
I
idea.
don't know why that never occurred to me.
I kind of want to play it
It's-
properly.
It's kind of annoying there isn't a devil skill that just makes you immune to devil's backfire. Because I wanted to use, but they all give it to the enemy in some capacity.
Oh,
which is
thank
kind
you, Pushwell. Thank you for clarifying.
hmm When do we actually get a devil weapon? I forget.
There's one, I think, there used to be one that dropped in this chapter in the old version. I don't think there is one anymore, but there is one in 110 in the chest.
Well, we should use it at least once.
Yeah, but I just wanted to use like an immune one for like a boss. Because I think it would be kind of cruel to make the player have to deal with a devil effect from a boss using a devil axe. But also it would kind of suck to like
Yeah, I agree
have
though.
your devil backfired.
I like the
Give
idea of
a,
making the
uh,
enemy potentially backfire though. That just sounds really funny. I don't think I would
Give a-
actually do it though.
It'd be amazing to have a boss with devil's win, so anytime you fight it, like both of you kill yourselves at any moment.
Yeah. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Maybe I should do that with my devil axe boss.
Wait, Fishwall just said add a ton of devil's whims enemies at the end of a corridor 15 turns long.
That
Oh my
sounds
God.
awful.
That just sounds like Dark Hour.
That does just sound like
Oh
something
yeah,
Dark
he
Hour
did
would do.
say it's from Dark Hour.
I mean, I don't know if that's what he's referencing, but oh no, it is. He
It's
did
exactly what he's
reference
referencing.
Yeah. I mean, like, it sounds like an accurate name, because I think that would be a Dark Hour. You would have to take the chapter.
It is very dark.
Devil's luck to a cleric. I love it.
That's
The
amazing.
staff that damages
Of
you.
the devil.
It's like a next step up from missing staves in Thracia.
You're just enabling Pondon to tank with his healer.
It was
He
even
won't
more.
get it.
I would actually, oh dude, putting it on a healer to make the combatants backfire, that'd be pretty fun. That'd be
You know,
Yeah,
you know
you're
what? If Pandan was a hack character, he'd just be a cleric with counter.
Nice.
But he has to have good balls.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
nice
yeah.
guy, right?
He's like Onisim, but as a character
Wink.
counter.
Only some with counter would be pretty badass. Tanking
And,
with healers is super fun.
Nice personality skill as well.
Yeah.
And nice
My only skill.
Battle
Oh,
bar.
Marlon's gotten 4 bad levels in a row, boys.
Poor Bat.
Yeah.
Poor Marlon.
Marlon, I called the brother sword.
At least he
Yeah.
has swap utility.
At least he has this.
Wary hard. That sounds good.
Chester good.
Zar here. Zar can do this, so I think. We'll do a little barrier action. My main concern with putting the kids on the forts is that I forget when the peg from the other fort comes up, in which case they might get borked.
You'll just need to make sure Vigalis or Sri is nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a fair call. But the thing
Also,
is,
yeah,
I'll leave. I think I might pull Sri back up there to deal with it, because then he could just pull one of the kids and bail. Because I think those reinforcements come on the same turn, but I don't remember exactly.
I mean, you could always have like you can always pick them up and bail on the way
Yeah.
out with Kanto.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they do
That's
come on the
it.
same turn. Oh, nice! God, that's a nice animation. What the fuck? I don't think I've seen the hand axe crit before. That's actually really nice.
Yes, this is hard mode, something with Ultra. The epic stealable? Which
Nah,
epic
this is
stealable?
hard mode. Hardest mode in the game.
Hard.
Aha! See, this is what I was worried about.
This chapter is the closest thing Vision Quest comes to a beach episode.
Okay.
I don't think I could tolerate a VQ Maniac mode. That sounds horrible. Although Maniac bonuses.
Maniac.
Maniac bonus. Nazar just has
bonus.
cap stats.
You'd be so good. Oh my
Cap
god.
stats Nazar.
Or just like,
Oh,
no,
man.
because literally, Kier would come with capped stats in Maniac mode. Like, just straight up.
True.
Oh man,
Lunatic
Get
reverse.
Scryzer on there. And Scryzer would find some way to make it easy.
I mean, if it's real Maniac mode, FE9 style, you wouldn't even have any on the map to move. Vision Quest is already like very compact, and then the enemies, and
Yeah.
it just becomes Minesweeper.
Oh, I see a water tile that is unused. Time to put a peg on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even realize it's water until the enemies move to reveal.
Just a sea of pegs. What's even the enemy cap?
50.
50? You'd have to
Yeah.
put like 70 enemies on each map, like 50 to start, and
Ah.
then 20 reinforcements to be
But
maniac.
if you use the Faith and Blood engine,
The Faith and Blood engine, of course.
Yeah.
yeah, you can
Green
make
units.
those green units.
Epic green
Does
unit
anyone
battles.
remember if
Love
there are
green
2
units.
turns of reinforcements here?
Nope.
Nope. I don't remember. That's not no, there are no reinforcements. That's I don't remember.
I think there's
Okay.
Yeah,
more
same.
like kind of late on, but I can't remember.
This is fine.
Big brain strat.
Gunnar! With the big dub.
5 head.
Okay, this guy's killing edge dude who moves in. I gotta be
Okay,
wary.
shut
Is it Larissa time? Ah, she's all the way back there. Right?
This is really far away, yeah.
Larissa's just fucking over there.
I could do some rescue strats with Larissa, but I don't think I need to just yet. I gotta watch out for killing edge dude. Bosco
Cat's
can
better.
take it.
No deaths yet, random. Somehow.
Somehow.
It was really close there in 7x, but
Okay, let's see. Because I'll do this, yeah?
does Bosco survive a killing edge crit at full HP? Assuming no other enemies.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I just saw Pushwall in the server suggest Devil's Pact / Whim to chair for fucking Chester,
Heroes we
and
deserve.
chair likes the
He
idea.
would live barely.
We're gonna get Devil's Whim
Of
Chester.
course he does. Of course he does.
Oh yeah, energy ring.
This is,
Devil's Whim Chester.
this
I'm
is
ready
troublesome.
for it.
Alright, I think I might do epic enemy phase strats here.
Enemy phase in my
In my
Fire
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem? I know.
It's the only way.
The only way.
Mhm.
Enemy phase,
Give
best
Lara-
phase.
Give Lara a devil's look.
Lara. Just make Lara's perf a devil weapon. Make-
Chapter 1 dies to her own weapon. You know that, like, Scrizer would rig it every time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Scryzer would just set it up. She dies turn 1 every
Are you
single run.
Are you enemy facing son? That's funny. It's super rocky in chat. That's funny.
Alright, I think we're good. Bosco. Big chip with the axe reaver. Goes for
That means they're probably not
Nazar.
gonna go for him. No, wait, never mind. Okay.
True push wall.
Man, Bosco's such a champ.
God.
Let's see, Nazar level.
Why would you ever decide to go for Nazar?
Yeah, I don't
Pip
understand.
joined
Maybe
us.
you're not feeling life, you know, you're just like, I want to die, and I want the easy way out. Just walk up to Nazar and he ends it for you.
And Nazar
Make it
level is
quick.
not very
Intimidate!
Oh man, now it's real time Nazar hours.
To be honest,
Now
though,
it's real Nazar hours. It
How
wasn't
is
you
it
really
hit?
need that
now.
skill.
Now his hit is skyrocketed. He's gonna give hit to other characters.
When you are just the best unit.
Alright, you got the most important skill on the map. In my
Fuck yeah.
opinion.
Yep.
Energy rig.
Very nice.
Look a ring for S tier. Yeah, that's probably gonna go to S tier, honestly.
That's the smart play.
I'm pretty sure it should go to Onisun.
Only some hey pick. Yeah, I
So,
agree.
yeah,
Isn't able to one-shot a peg with effectively a short bow. Bad unit.
Pick, you should introduce yourself, by the way.
Bosco kills!
What should I do, Blue?
Oh no, it's saying Pick should introduce himself to people on the stream.
I think they all know who I am. I'm pretty famous.
Sadly. Sadly, yeah.
Is that
Pick
The
lives
Kaito-
in infamy.
the Kaito
It's-
contributor?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have the double pick.
Can't believe I made the entirety of Kaito High.
Yeah, picture of a cat. You do get a killing edge later. I don't remember exactly one, but you do get one.
Kaito is the work with longest chapter.
Not anymore now that TP made Heroes demake with 200 chapters.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
what?
insane.
Oh yeah. Pause.
Every chapter is
Crazy.
just a map with like 5 enemies on it. It's not even a chapter.
That's
Sounds
pretty crazy,
good, not
though,
gonna
still.
lie.
And the maps are just like PNG.
I see nothing
So it's-
wrong here.
Guys,
Better
we got to
self-
chapter 100. That's pretty gamer.
Let's see.
This is
That's
so
very gamer.
Guys, we're
random
gonna do some.
character.
Arcadie's gonna be really useful right now, and he's going to swap
Gunner.
places with Gunner and take that fort just in case there's peg reinforcements.
What do you mean in case? Do you not remember?
I don't remember, dude. We're flying blind. This guy's got the sword reaver, so I gotta be mindful.
I like that he's just fallen off so much and gotten so bad levels that his best role is to plug a fort.
I mean, you know, someone's
That
got to do it.
might not have any enemies.
Might. Maybe. Maybe
Being
you'll
alive is a pretty good trait to have, in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
You got a warm body, you got a pulse, we can use you in Iron Man.
Yep.
You can still walk, mostly.
So long as you ain't a corpse, you've got a use.
Of epic gamer gameplay. Jesus Christ. Are his levels even that bad? Arcadie's gotten some pretty bad levels. I would have
One
to
health.
check. If someone wants to pull up his averages real quick and compare them to this, I'll leave this up on stream if someone wants to take a look. But I think he's below on strength and skill. He's probably at or above on speed and luck. And below
7
on-
strength, Arcady.
If 12 speed is his. Oh, I guess he is level 8. He is trailing behind in levels as well.
Yeah, he has
Compared to Nazar's 15.
Just like when you're the fast one and you're still slower.
yeah.
Oh, speed ain't bad.
I think we should give Arcady hard mode bonuses.
He joins as an enemy and quickly realizes his mistake.
Yes, he's like, I'm
Wait a
not so
minute, what
sure
am I
about
doing?
this.
These are my
But I mean-
friends.
I actually thought that, I don't know if he was there for it, but I think we were talking about doing that for Honeydew, where she shows up on the map as an enemy and it's like, oh heck, and then she just turns blue.
Bruh.
I'm for it. Personally, I just think we should give her cap luck.
If she stayed as an enemy, so we'd just have an easy way to kill her. I
No.
mean, what?
What if Lara had 200% luck growth, but only on hard mode?
Please do
But
it.
only on Because
I do want. I would be
Yeah.
totally down for hard mode bonuses too. Oh, those cabs are gonna be a problem.
hard mode bonuses do sounds hilarious.
Those stealth enemies.
Yeah, I think Larissa can choke that point. Choke it with pride.
Check it with pride. But also, I just love that Honeydew isn't that good. I
It'll
think
all
that's
be
half
over
the
soon, one way or the other.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay. I didn't think they, it was possible they'd come up and then just stab Storch and then he'd be dead.
This is
Yeah,
what
the rest
Dark
be over.
Marlin should show.
And we can all go home.
You guys aren't already home?
That's all,
I am.
folks.
No,
Just
actually, my
imprisoned by
reception is
Vision
so
Quest.
bad that I have to be like sitting outside to be on call.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, pick us outside.
Wait, what?
Is outside.
This is a
Wait,
big
this is,
update.
yeah, this is
Back
unprecedented. What the heck?
This is like a
I'm-
stoop
I'm
kid's
proud.
afraid to
No,
leave
no,
his stoop
no, no,
moment.
I don't mean to be mean. I'm just proud. I'm just proud of you. I'm legitimately impressed, and
No, don't be, because that was just
gives me hope for your
it was a joke.
future, Griffin.
It was a joke.
Oh, you're not outside?
No, I'm not.
Why would he be
Oh.
outside?
That's just disappointing.
Now I'm just sad.
We were so close to greatness.
I mean, not even that. I was happy Pikmin was living healthily, and then it was all crushed.
No, I refuse.
I can't hack outside, there's a glare.
Oh man.
I mean, that's literally me. How am I supposed to do this outside? There's a glare.
If I could hack outside, I would.
Oh, me too. dude.
Yeah,
Hacking outside sounds nice. Just grab my
Hacking outside.
laptop and sit out.
Hack picnic.
I mean, I've had a lot of hack ideas that I've just had come to me when I was walking around outside.
Oh, totally.
Same. But I
Yeah.
can't implement those into the game. Also, she's looking like she needs some better staff soon.
Who is?
'Cause she's got 2 mend uses and then she's done.
Yeah, I gotta buy a heal stick.
Ooh, spicy crit.
Nice.
Nazar's
She
been
just keeps
critting-
getting
yeah.
these.
I think
Very
going up for...
necessary.
Is that dog I hear?
That is a doggo. Oh, doggo.
Yes!
Doggo is staring at me from a distance.
Gorgeous.
What if every Neffy was a dog?
Oh,
Look,
fuck yeah.
look forward to Dog coming to Tito's hack in
Tito's-
2021.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Just like,
Dog
you know,
hack.
who needs bloodlines? I've got a hack where everyone's a dog.
Yeah. Furry Emblem, let's go.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened already.
Look out,
Yeah, honestly.
Bloodlines.
I mean, isn't that
You gotta do
bloodlines?
that stuff.
Alright, Larissa is about to.
Die.
No, she's choking this point with pride.
Nah, yeah,
Gas
she's got
is just
this.
Gas is just a closet furry, right? He has like half his characters just for like furry people. Like, bro, we should go all the way. Like,
No.
come on.
He can do whatever he wants. I mean, he's more of a Shining Force fan.
It's totally a Shining
I
Force
was just-
thing, yeah.
I was joking.
Imagine
Oh, Gas is a
Imagine.
big Naga fan now.
being a Shining Force fan.
Apparently they exist.
I
I'm not
love
familiar enough.
moving. I love
don't-
moving through forest. It's my
I
favorite.
don't fucking
This
know
is
what
gameplay.
Shining Force is.
Shining Force
It's
is like
Sega's not Fire Emblem.
Yeah, it's basically
Oh.
Sega. So the thing I like about Shining Force is that it does have Berwick Saga turn flow. It's probably the best part about Shining
Oh.
Force
It's
from what I've
like,
played.
okay, imagine FE4 map design, but worse.
No.
Worst.
So like Sacred War.
Yeah.
Be nice on stream. Getting rowdy now.
Yeah.
Be nice.
Sacred War is not my cup of tea. Let's put it that way.
Pikmin being negative? No.
Unprecedented.
Absolutely unrealistic. Next
Check
you'll be
your
telling me
pockets.
he's inside.
Dude, Nazar can one round Storch's dad. That's pretty sick.
Check your pockets right now and see if you have 5 gold.
Alright, let's do.
Man, I wish I had 5 gold.
Love of it.
Just go kill any enemy and you will too have 5 gold.
Yeah, I've only played the
Fuck.
original Shining Force like halfway through. It has like interesting recruitment requirements. I like the little like village interludes. It's very RPG.
I mean,
but
what system was it for again?
Sega
Was it like a-
Genesis, the original.
yeah, so
The
it's a great
Genesis.
game.
Very cool.
There's a Game Boy Advance version, which is
Ooh.
what I played for like, I don't remember how long. And
Very
I'm like, you know what? I
interesting.
give up. This is so horrible. I'm not gonna keep it.
I feel like
What?
when you like SRPGs though, you also are kind of like a glutton for punishment most of the time.
Sometimes.
Well, speaking of punishment, Nazar just
I'm
got
too
hit
old.
for my 31.
Yeah. Gets that level up though.
I'm too old now. I play Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced. I'm like, this game is so slow. I'm dying inside. I give up.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was my biggest issue with Final Fantasy Tactics is it's just so slow.
Yeah,
But
I
you
can
know
already
what?
get.
But
I can
Landmaster
already
is
get
slow
into it.
too.
Marlin?
How's-
Oh, it's a Steel Blade.
It's a
Oh wow.
Guys, Steelblade good.
Steelblade.
Steel
good.
Blade.
I feel like this one
Blade.
sword cap is like Shadow Marlin.
Shadow Marlin.
It's
Dark
killing a weapon that
Marlin.
heavily weighs him down, has bad stats,
It's
is right
Dark
next to and working
tomorrow.
with Powell in the dream.
Mephiles.
Evil. It's
Surprised you
evil
say that, but you're
Marlin.
the real glutton for punishment.
Dan, when will you add the Dark Marlin spray?
Isn't Dark Marlin?
I made it just for you.
Wait,
Wait,
isn't
there's
Dark?
actually a Dark Marlin sprite.
There's Dark Marlin sprite.
I need
Wait,
to see this, please. I'm begging for it.
it's just like Marlin with angry eyebrows and different color eyes and hair.
You break up the shadow color scheme. It's pretty great. Let me pull it up for you.
I think you're the real fake Marlin around here. You're comparing yourself to me. Ha!
Thank you.
You're not even good at
You're
I
not
hate
even
those
good.
words.
I'll make you eat those words.
Oh god, I love it so much.
Here's
Alright,
Dark
hold on.
Marlin.
Okay, Dan, you have to bring it up on the stream if you can.
Yes, Dan, please put it up on screen for all of our lovely viewers.
God, Dark Marlin.
I posted in a voice to text.
Alright. Dark Marlin. So good.
Put him
Okay.
under heck, and then don't explain it to anyone.
I can't believe Dark Marlin died. This is so
Yeah,
sad.
Marlin killed Dark Marlin, so. Because he was the sword cab next to Pal, it only makes sense. Let's see if we can do
Dark
this.
Marlin, I love it.
Alright,
And he's just
guys.
like a little bit
Oh my
smug and
God.
gets slightly.
Slightly
That's-
angry.
That's why
He
he's
looks
Dark
very
Marlin.
smug.
That's
Pick,
why.
thank you for making this. We are
You're
blessed.
welcome.
Brilliant.
Pick,
I
is
love
Dark Marlin gonna actually be in JP Hack?
Yes.
Yes. Alright, I'm playing JP Hack now.
Okay.
Exclusive
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Marlin content.
JP Hack has entered, so I guess it's alright.
Oh yes, look at that.
There we go. Hack. It's Dark Marlin.
Marlin.
Dark
Oh, yeah, we
Marlin.
gotta-
Glorious unit.
We gotta like put it under heck.
I gotta say, since I made those changes, and I know I'm gonna regret saying this because we still have to deal with Augustin and like his cronies, but I feel like this chapter was a lot easier than I remember. When like you just slow down the reinforcements a little bit.
Yeah.
Either that or Nazar is just so dominant.
It's because you didn't
Yeah.
put Dark Marlin on the map. It's too easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dark Marlin. Just
Dark Marlin for
he's the
version
real
2.
boss.
Yeah.
He's the real boss. He's like a
To be
level.
fair though,
30
Dan,
level.
this is like one you've played a lot recently though, right?
That's true. I have playtested this one a lot more recently.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the thing with the reinforcements is like, if you changing them even just by a turn or two can like drastically affect it because like it goes from like being piled on and being overwhelmed to the map was a little more cleared out and you can deal with them.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. I agree with that.
Yeah,
I
the
also-
amount of change that can happen in one turn is pretty big.
I think it also helps, like, to Bloopy's point. This chapter I've playtested a ton rather recently, and I have pretty specific strats in mind. Not to mention, you know what, I think the other thing is, too, is I've never blocked the forts before. I never think to do that. I usually carry them with me,
Mm.
Yeah.
and so
Yeah,
that
that
probably
makes-
impacts some things, too.
It's light rune strats.
Light rune strats, exactly. Can you put light runes on forts to block reinforcements?
Yes,
You
that's
should
the
be able to. That
That's
makes
pretty
sense.
insane. Light rune strats.
Makes
honestly.
sense.
Alright, now I have more reason to put light runes in Tito's Hack, Chapter 2.
I give a light rune in the prologue.
Yeah! Light runes are great!
You're all cowards. I have a light rune staff
No.
for extra epic light rune strat.
I'll have to steal
Twice.
that then at some point.
I wouldn't dare give a light rune to my hack. They're too powerful.
It's true.
Yeah,
could
but people
tear the
don't
fabric
use
of
them.
reality.
That's the thing. They're
People don't-
powerful,
people don't
nobody
know of their
fucking
true
uses
power.
them, so it balances out.
Coward. Coward.
That's why I like
Break
them.
the game.
I like them because people don't use them, but when you do use them, it's super fun.
Yeah.
But
Well,
like
I think,
SE7
like-
gives you what, like one light rune?
Yeah.
It's
Ever?
the age-old RPG curse, you know.
And it's
you never
one
use your
use.
good item
Ooh, Gunner.
because you're scared you might need them late.
So true. Look at Gunner, though, man.
I think I ended up deciding on giving a light rune because I was like looking at like the chapter plan for my chapter.
That might have been a
one.
dead gunner.
You
That
could do
could've-
some cool shit with a light rune here, so I was just like, fuck it. Chapter 1, you get a light rune.
Gunner just goes off his turn.
Yeah, but if he got hit by that and then the next enemy, he'd be
Oh,
dead.
dude, Gunner. If Gunner had
Oh
worse
yeah,
luck,
god. If Gunnar and
This could have
Oh,
easily
wow.
been Natsuko
Oh,
too.
wow.
Gunner
look at
popping
that.
off.
Gunnar's just going for it. He's just doing
Gunner.
whatever.
We want
Oh,
Gunner for endgame.
Oh yeah, Gunnar for endgame. Although you say that fucking, I promoted Gunnar in my Iron Man and lost him. That was like sad as fuck. I was really enjoying
Res
using
level.
him.
It was like
Mage
3
killer
turns later.
alert.
I know, yeah, it was so painful. Still though, for me, nothing beats the pain of the Dreyfus death. Like that was just like
See, I was gonna say Bosco.
the Bosco one was painful, but like the way Dreyfus died was just insulting.
Sure.
Like Bosco was Bosco was my own fucking fault, and it was me being stupid. The Dreyfus one was just like everything had gone so well, and then this stupid fucking Armonite with like a 30% hit rate or 20% hit rate just comes out of nowhere and just says fuck you.
I mean,
Ugh.
think back to like S-Sphere dying to a 2.4%
Oh my god,
chance.
that was also complete bullshit. And right before I got the fucking Aphis drops too. Like Jesus Christ. Yeah, VQ's 1 RN, as far as I'm concerned.
All I can say.
Make it
On it.
route and make all the injured pegs retreat to forts, and don't give a flyer. Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm pretty sure VQ is 1 RN, guys. I just got hit by a 20%.
That like never happens.
2 RN makes it so that
chance.
shit doesn't happen, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
It was
I mean-
designed specifically to stop that.
It's either that the hack is rigged or I'm bad, and we all know that I'm not bad, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scries,
Yeah.
I could see like the case for pushing these pegs up a turn and making it a little bit more of a cluster.
It would be spicy.
I like spicy.
Spicy's good, yeah.
Yeah, they're so far away from the start. So
Spicy. It's good.
I will remember that.
I will remember that. Arcady doing his job.
Fucking, I want 5 RN Vision Quest.
God.
What is 5RN?
What does that even entail? Yeah.
it would just be
Take
2
5
RN, but
numbers and you get
even-
the average.
right. It
Oh,
would just make
How
it
else
so
would it-
that like high rolls would almost basically be even higher and low rolls even lower.
so
Yeah.
The
So,
only
like,
number that would be the same is 50.
Yeah.
what would 100 work like?
It would literally probably just be everything is either 99 or
It would-
1.
It basically, like, 100 RN would be basically just be like the fucking Mario Rabbids game, where it's like, it's either a 50, a 100, or like a 0, and that's it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean, I can run this simulation if you want. This is like what I do at work all day. So,
Sounds fun. Or what about like 0.5 RN instead of 1 RN?
point
I didn't know
five.
you were
I
a
don't think
Fire
that
Emblem RN.
works.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna give this kill to
Just
Storch.
half whatever result you get, I guess.
Yeah, Storch versus
Not
Augustin.
go and
for
Lyric
finish.
died so everyone else could live.
You should probably get 1 or 2 more pickups before you do that. Though, like you can have
1 or
Bosco
2
and
more
Gunnar
picks,
pick up.
that's us.
Too late. I'm just going
Okay.
for it.
No, we need every ounce of Bosco experience we can,
Brother.
so he can compete with Zoya a little.
Is there a different boss thing here?
0 RN.
Chair changed the MIDI a bit when he looped it.
Yeah. Nothing personnel, kid. Why is
Whoa.
Augustin in soldier armor if he's a mercenary? Pack bad.
My immersion is ruined.
Inconsistent with the lore. Oh! Look at that.
Literally.
Wow, okay,
unplayable.
Storch.
Meaty level. Storch. Being
Good
a good
Storch?
unit. Storch good? Don't believe it.
Arcadia was bad, so that Storch could run. Oh, so that pillar in the background's glitched.
Yeah, I gotta fix that. There's a lot. I need to hire an intern to like do all the eventing for me.
Oh yeah, the art strategy.
Oh boy.
Just get Peerless to do it. What could go wrong?
Oh boy.
Be nice.
Hotel Trivago. Oh my god, that reminds me like fucking one time I was playing D&D with friends and one of my characters named his character after Hotel Trivago. He's called Odell Trivago. And he was a legitimately well role-played character, and that just made it even worse.
His name was his hotel.
Pretty much. It was just it was so fucking dumb.
Pay them an exposure, Luke. Yeah, you get to do you get to fix the events and premiere FE8 ROM hack Vision Quest. Your work will be shown in front of 400 subscribers on YouTube.
Oh my god. 400.
447 now.
You can start your
See,
own
it's
e-career
climbing.
with me, Pandan.
Pandan, if
Yeah.
you just so as much as mention my name in the video, I will do anything. You know, I will.
Thanks, Warpath, for the tier 1 sub.
Oh god.
How
I
much
mean-
do I have to pay you to get hand picks, Dan?
No, never.
How much do I have to pay you to not do
And
that?
reveal.
Oh yeah, it's time for the bald cam.
The bald cam. It's just a camera on the that just
Just the
shows the
top
top
of
of
his
my
head.
head as it plays.
It's not even his head, it's just the bowling ball.
Oh wow.
Just put up
No,
a
even
picture
better,
of a
it's
bald
just
head.
the
I don't
top
care.
of Kier's mug.
Sure.
Alright.
It's a gizmug.
Alright,
Scalp
so
reveal.
Scalp reveal. Oh, I like
scalp
that.
reveal. Alright.
When
so
will
that
Dan
was-
become a VTuber?
No.
Oh no.
Oh damn.
On
No,
that
it's
note,
only
Like a
guys,
VTuber, and instead of like a
Only
cute
ran up
anime
its
girl, it's
Angela
just
for
a
him.
It's just a Tangela face.
It's just
No, it's a
Someone
full
actually needs to
tangle.
rig
No
that up.
lines.
alright guys, it's 10:30 a.m. my time, which is late. My day is already over. I'm actually gonna go take a nice walk to go pick up some fish and chips because that's what I'm in the mood for today.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna call it here.
At 10:30 a.m.
Well, by the time I get there, dude, it'll be like 11, and then by the time I get home, it'll be like 11:30. So it'll be early.
basically
lunchtime.
bedtime.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's basically
I joke, dude, but,
that's
like-
bedtime.
I mean, dude, once it's like past 12 p.m., I'm like, my day's over. I don't know. It's just I may as well I just need to be home. I don't know.
I like waking up at 12.
I'm an old man. I mean, I've been up since like 4, so it's pretty.
Sit
late
under
for
his
me.
waterfall and meditate, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, being up since 4 makes it make a lot more sense. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I've been recording pretty much since because I recorded with Runa this morning from like 5:30
Oh, yeah.
to 6:30, and then I
Yeah.
took a break, and then I've been playing for like how long now? Streams are going for almost 3 hours.
minutes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty beat. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
do
well,
wanna-
thanks for streaming, Dan. It was fun. It was fun to chat with all you guys too.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, it was a good time.
So we'll do this again. As far as schedule goes, for those curious, I'll probably stream this again tomorrow. And then I'm taking off next Thursday and Friday because I have doctor's appointments and I didn't feel like dealing with work the same days. So I'll probably stream quite a bit next week as well. So I predict that if things continue to go smoothly, we'll probably at least finish part 1 by next weekend. I hope.
Sounds
Either that or Storch will die. Place
Either
your
that or
votes in
Storch.
chat.
Yeah, either that or the run will just end. But this is really fun for me to like go through and like experience, because like most of this difficulty is pretty fresh for me. So it's been fun, and I agree. I think I'll probably push up those peg reinforcements just a turn, but I do also want to think that like, because I've played this chapter so many times and I have a very specific play in mind and some of my units were very strong, that it made it a lot easier. Like other times I've played this, I've had to deal with Pal and Augustin simultaneously and just kind of get clustered. So it's a kind of map that's like easy if you know what you're doing and hard if you don't. And so I'm skeptical of making it more difficult per Scry's recommendation, but I'll have a think on it.
Yeah.
I'd be skeptical of anything Scrizer recommends.
I mean, to be fair, Skryza did do most of like the initial hard mode testing. I mean, he beat hard mode. He beat the game before I even did. So I trust Skryza. In Skryza we trust. But anyway, guys. Buff all the enemy auto levels by +10. Okay, I'll do that.
I guess it takes
Sage advice.
To give
No, that's a
every
surprise.
weapon about 10 more might.
Nerf
That was a
defense
pretty
growth
big one.
Except
by another
Lara's wins.
10%. All right, so next time it's Cruller. It's Cruller moments.
Yeah.
Can we get,
So,
can I get some French? We'll get some French crawlers for tomorrow morning to go after this one. But
Fog.
I do want to thank everyone for joining. My name is Pandan, and today I was joined by a huge cast of people. Holy crap! Who's in the chat? We got Bloopy, we got Pikmin1211, Kyra, Levin, T-Does, Warpath. Wow, this is like
Yeah.
it's like those
Oh,
sport
hi,
shows where they
Warpath.
have like 8 announcers on them, and it's like
Mhm.
8 and like 7 of them were like former players, and it's just kind of like the cabinet of celebrities. That's kind of how I feel right now. And I'm Brian Gumble.
Inside the hack with Ponda.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Pikmin 1, not Pikmin 2, not Pikmin 3, not Pikmin 4, not Pikmin 5,
And
not
Dark
Pikmin
Marlin.
6, not Pikmin 7, not Pikmin 8, not Pikmin 9, not Pikmin... yeah, okay.
not Pikmin 4 really hit close to home, man.
All right, on that note,
On that note, guys, it's been fun.
Oh, no.
Take care. Be safe.
Scriza said pretend I'm talking,
Scriza's
so
here too.
I will
It's
pretend
true.
they're talking and I will
Bye,
leave.
Scrizer.
All right. See y'all later, guys.
Later,
See ya.
everyone.
Yeah.
Take care.
Bye,
everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Later.
Why did we tell him good night? It's 10 a.m.